Aw, yeah. God, I love free pulls. I love free pulls so much. We almost have another 10 pull ready for whenever 6 comes out. Alright, let's get all our dailies out of the way. Okay, Awesome. Oh no, this game is so relaxing. Like I know I should switch out Regulus so I can get bond with like another person. Emotionally, I can't. If I don't see Regulus there, I feel incorrect. All right, I did it faster so we can just times. Oh wait. That's not Numa. Oh, it is Numa. I can't wait anymore.
Don't touch my bag.
Mina needs her regular dose of, are you ready to rock? Actually, she says, are you ready to shake? Please get her ult line correct, okay?
Mina, this is your mother speaking. You should give that guy a body pillow.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Said no one ever. My mother would never. She would never say that. In a million years, mate. Never in a million freaking years. Not every VTuber needs a body pillow, and that's why I refuse. Because guys, listen, I make merch that I want, and then I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll also sell it for you guys as well. But it's cause I want it. It's just because I want it. You guys are like collateral, as like little, just like I guess like added bonuses for it. But like it's simply what do I want, and you guys can get as well. But like my desk mat was made with me in mind. I have a white and black setup, so my desk mat is white and black. I wanted the ticket personally. I wanted the acrylic shaker personally, and I thought the film strips were cute. But don't worry, you guys. Merch is self-indulgent. Extras is to offset. No, okay. Okay, unironically, making merch because I just literally just to cut, yeah, just to break even. That's it. I just want to break even. I don't need a profit. I simply just want to break even. You want a mouse pad with an armrest, right? Well, no, I don't like booba mouse pads personally. I don't know. I like tasteful, you guys, tasteful. Okay, we did that. Are you ready to shake? Claim all of those. Do you guys see how easy it is to do your dailies though in reverse? Like, why is it so easy? Did I already do my whatever it is? Yeah, I already did my artificial summon for the week. Bum. God, this art is so... I love reverse art so much. Apple coin. Ah, Half Past Gaming. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. Honk. You re-rolled 50 times and the game will not give you Regulus. Don't worry, eventually Regulus will get her own banner. The one thing I really do enjoy about this game is, I mean, I enjoy a lot of things about this game, but the one thing I think is really cool, when it comes to the banners, they rotate this banner like pretty regularly. And this is a standard banner character. They rotate right up on standard banner characters like every few weeks. So Regulus will come back and you could get her on 50-50. So you should just stick with an account and save. I think it's better than re-rolling to try to get Regulus. Losing the 1 out of 3 chance 50 times. I mean, it's pretty impressive. But you might as well just wait for like a guaranteed Regulus at that point if you just keep losing. I mean, I lost mine too. I got Lilia on my standard banner, but as you can see, if you look at my crew, I have a portrait 2. I have a P2 Regulus because I'm unhealthy about her. Every time I pull, I wish to lose my 50-50 to Regulus.
Stop talking. It's time for a checkup.
She told me to stop talking. She told me to stop talking. 6-star characters? Yeah, it goes up to 6 stars. So 6 stars, she's a 5-star. 6 stars. 6 stars are the highest rarity. They're like super rares, you know? Also, look, guys, every character has a skin. So this is their standard Regulus if you just have her normal. If you ascend her to I2, you get this one. So like, instead of this, you get this outfit. I love this illustration though. This illustration makes me so happy. And then I respectfully bought her her limited skin. I respectfully purchased this because I thought she was cute. And if you want it right now, this one specifically, it is back on the shop if you want to buy it. But yeah, like every character.
Stop talking. It's time for.
Yeah, every character has a has at least like their I2 skin, which I think is really cool. Are there men in this game? There are. Vienna's is so pretty. I always call her Vienna. Voyager. I call her Vienna so often, you guys, and it's full accident. It's fully just like I keep saying it. Voyager's so pretty. Yeah, see, look, Melania, which is basically like Persona. So freaking cute, so freaking pretty. Am I right, gamers, or am I right?
Speak.
DK. I believe she's also getting a skin in one of the upcoming patches. I want to say 1.6. Am I right? Is it 1.6? Because I really like one of the skins she's about to get. It's 1.5? I'm gonna buy it. I'm 100%. I don't know if I'm allowed to look ahead. Am I allowed to? I mean, it's the Chinese servers. I'm gonna buy the new DK skin that's gonna come out. It looks so good. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Let me see if I can find it. DK reverse skin. Let me see. I don't think you guys are ready for this. How pretty. How pretty is this skin? This is 1.5, so this is next patch, right? And okay, you guys, listen. If you buy the game, if not buy it, it's a free game. If you get the game right now, you guys, if you use my link right now to download the game, they're giving away a free 5-star. They're giving away a free 5-star, and you can pick this character. So you can pick her, and you can get her. Link exclamation point reverse 1999, and my link will show up. And so that way you'll have her ready for her skin. All right. But also I believe you'd get her for free anyway if you complete something. I feel like there's like beginner tasks that you can do, and you do get her free DK no matter what. I feel like she's one of the few like you just get her for free. Am I correct in my remembrance? Oh yeah, you want to see the free Tooth Fairy skin as well? Let me see if I can find it. Not the free one, the one that's next patch. Tooth Fairy. She looks so good. Oh my god, Tooth Fairy. Oh my god, she looks so good. Oh, she looks so good. Look at her. Look at her. Look at Tooth Fairy, my beloved. My beloved Tooth Fairy. This is such a good outfit on Tooth Fairy too. Dude, this is, oh my god, I love Tooth Fairy. It is really free-to-play friendly, and right now there are 2 different login events that are gonna happen where we're gonna get 10 free pulls right now in the first half of the patch, and I believe another 10 pulls in the second half of the patch. So honestly, right now is a very good time to start playing because they just updated the main story as well, so you will be getting more main story content and free pulls. They're being extremely free-to-play friendly. No PvP, it's all PvE. And it's turn-based content, combat, which, I mean, listen guys, we're turn-based girly pops in this community. We love the turn-based gameplay, like a phenomenally amount. Okay, we are turn-based through and through. Who's the standard in this game? Like on standard banner? I could show you the standard banner. I don't have all of them, but Regulus is standard banner. She's the best character in the game. You know, just saying. I believe Voyager is also on standard banner. Melania just got added to standard banner. So they also rotate in some characters. I don't think all of them, but they rotate in limited characters into standard banner eventually. I don't have Eternity or On. Those are 2 characters I don't have. Is there a way for me to see every character? Juvis is also a standard banner character. Who else? Sotheby also standard banner. I bought her skin because I thought it was really cute. This is her original. This is original Sotheby. This is her, like, when you ascend her Sotheby. How cute is this skin? I felt like I had to buy it. I really, yeah, you missed Melania during her first banner, so now you have a possibility of losing 50/50s to Melania. The characters with red squares in the corners have drops for you. It's not always drops, but yeah, I'll look. Oh yeah, and Pickles. Pickles got added to. We'll get guys. We'll get there, you guys. We have 37. They just added Pickles.
That puppy is delighted by your visit.
Guys.
He is about
a 6-star dog. It's a you guys, it's a 6-star dog. You can literally use a dog in this game. Literally, like a 6-star dog, dude. It's a good doggo. It's the goodest doggo.
Are you here to confirm
a literal apple? Okay, Lilia's also on standard banner.
You're bugging me.
And right now, she currently has a new skin as well for the current story patch. So, you know, right now is a really good time to try to get her because now you can also buy the her limited skin, which looks pretty freaking awesome if you ask me, dude. No, I should have that apple skin, or I might not have because I might have been lazy.
Are you here to confirm this apple's expiration date?
No, I have it. Isn't this great? Is this not amazing? The funky apple? The Woodstock apple? But yeah, the Leah... Guys.
Good day, my lord. You're too kind visiting me.
You guys, are you ready for this? Gamers, chat. I know what you guys like. I know what you guys like. Yep. I know. Don't worry, gamers. I fully understand what your hearts truly desire. I know precisely what you guys want and when you guys want them. All right? The spooter? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Wait, what spooter? There's not a spider here. What do you mean? It's just they're just bros, you know? They're homies. They're simply homies living their best life. You know, and they're just vibing. They're chilling. There's a spider on the hat? Oh, ooh. I don't like that. Why'd you tell me that? Oh yeah, there's also this one. I did not get it from the last event. But I think she looks really pretty here anyways. But yeah. Yeah, they're just homies that share a bed. Exactly. You guys get it. Oh my god, this Matilda skin though.
Knock first. Now walk out and wait till I say, come in please.
I also got the battle pass for this skin. I love Matilda, dude. I think you get her for free when you download the game. I freaking love Matilda. What else is there? Oh yeah, Shemaine's freaking awesome.
Well.
He's not standard banner yet.
I heard your footsteps when you rounded the corner.
But he's so cool. And then a knight.
Comment allez-vous?
He's also a standard banner character. How pretty. How gorgeous is this? Literally, how gorgeous is this? He's French. I know. Listen, everyone needs their flaws. Matilda's French too, though. And we forgive her because she's funny. Is that a henna tattoo? Yes, because this skin is from the India event. So she got henna on her leg. Let's see. Who else is a standard banner 5-star that I've not yet built? I think that's it for the ones that I have at least. Oh yeah, TTT.
Oh, finally made up your mind to share some secrets with me? Grab those onion rings and popcorn and come closer.
God, it's giving Monica. It's giving Monica, is it not? Miss Radio, best girl, not to Regulus. Tell you that much. We love Blondie here, though. I love Blondie. I'm so sad I didn't get Jessica.
Hello. Welcome to the tombstone.
Necrologist. No, not this kid.
Down when you're
Charlie. I'm sorry. Yes, give me my free pull materials, bro. I love it when affection gives you pulling materials. Charlie's really cute. I really like this. I think this was a battle pass skin as well from the very first battle pass. The way I have all of the battle pass skins feels unhealthy.
Hello. Welcome to the Tombstone Museum.
Oh. That's nice. Oh, that's really nice, actually. Wow. Oh, wowzers. That's well, that sure is. That's super pretty. I mean, what? Oh my gosh, that's pretty. What could I say? I feel like because I got her recently. I don't think when I looked at all the skins, I looked at hers. Let's see, who else is there? Is anyone else of particular note? Sonato's adorable.
Greetings.
You get this skin, I believe, just from playing the game.
Color of your eyes very well.
Oh no, that's just her eye too. Yeah, it's her eye too. You get it from playing the game. Her eye too is just so drastically different, I feel like, from like the others.
I'm not good at dealing with visitors. It reminds me.
Bloom. Okay, guys, I got Battle Pass so specifically so I could get Sweetheart's her new skin. I need this. I need this an unhealthy amount. I don't have bloom skin. No, I didn't get it. I need this. I need this an unhealthy amount. I'm not healthy about this skin. Like, this is so pretty. Like, this one's nice. Don't get me wrong. Very nice. But this one's insane. This is the current battle pass. So if you want this skin, you're gonna have to get on it, you know? Let me also get this. Okay. Okay, I think we can continue now with the story. Am I gonna get 6 next banner? I'm gonna try, because I kind of really want that 1.7 character. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Isolde? Isolde? How do you pronounce her name? Is he OP? Guys, I'm really bad at building characters. I only want to use a Regulus team. Isolde? 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 Is old? You guys are giving me different pronunciations. Is it worth starting R1999 right now? I would say this is the perfect time to start because of how generous they're being for the 1.4 update. Listen, I know this is a sponsored stream, but I'm being legit. This is a good time to get into the game right now. They're being very generous, and it'll be very good. Like you'll get like the pole currency that you want. Yeah, this is the most generous event so far. Yeah, this is when it's when it's worth. Isolde. What's this game? Reverse 1999. Save your polls for the character in 1.6. Okay, but 37. Isolde. Ooh, this music kind of goes hard. We're in 1.4 now, yeah. The game came out in October. Isn't Isolde in 3 patches? Yes. And that's roughly, each patch is roughly 40 days. 40 times 3. And like 120 days, which is what, 3 months? 4 months? 4-ish months? Bro, this goes hard. Okay. Also, the story is just like really good.
As you can see,
oh god, the granny's back.
Island lives in a box made by the truth.
Oh god.
Even if they have a donut in their hands when they are hungry, they still see a topological space.
I miss the other guy.
But if you give them a puzzle, they will enjoy it like the best Kaiserschmarrn. Oh, my apologies. I was not talking about the one you were holding. So what I'm hearing is we should pull 6, but also pull in 1.6 and 1.7. Well, I don't know how good the characters are going to be in 1.6 and 1.7, but I simp for the character in 1.7, so I want her. You know? I want her. 1.6 is limited. Oh, it's the first true limit. Oh, shit. The first true limited is in 1.6? No.
Ooh.
With all due respect, that thing in your hand is
that
pretty
scares
old.
me.
The mold on it seems to come from the 18th century, judging from the smell. I'm sure you know it will make you sick if eaten. But we have to admit, it is not just ordinary mold.
What?
It reminds us of the story in which, once, a merchant's son looked up at the night sky and found the answer to the stars for us.
Have none of the characters been limited yet? The way that they do it is they run them like their own individual banners, and like after a month or 2, they release them on standard banner as well. So Melania and Pickles were the first like special banners, and then a few months later, so this is the first patch, they go into standard. So yeah, after 2 months, they go into standard.
The young man firmly believed that the movement of the stars and the sun follows certain laws. Just like how the delicate
2 patches, not months. Yeah.
Together.
So about like 4 months, 40 days, 2.5 months.
And his point was even proven correct by Zeus's grandfather. When another gentleman observed the sky through the reflecting
it's not the guy
telescope,
anymore.
Great pains to
I miss
make.
the guy's voice.
A celestial
the really
body
deep voice guy.
Exactly there.
They actually noted it when she first started talking. They're like, where'd the guy go?
What was it called? Ah, 19.6. The 8th number in the sequence, the 7th planet in the solar system, and the legendary God of the Sky. If the world was not created by God, are there any theories we can use to explain such a beautiful law? Yes, the one that says it never actually exists.
Oh.
Anyone can see the breach in this number sequence. That either God is wrong, or we've been blind all this time. What do you think?
Ooh.
Yes, such a planet definitely exists, and as expected, it was discovered in the end. Yes, that's the Ceres. It only took that great mathematician an hour to find its orbit through calculation. Oh, what great astronomy. What great mathematics.
Is that about Regulus?
What great creation. It was a beautiful dream, but it was still ended, eventually, by another discovery. The 8th planet. Not the Ceres, nor the Uranus, but a new planet.
Uranus.
People found it through more precise
Are they
astronomical
talking about
data
Saturn?
and calculation, proving that the number sequence found by the merchant's son was only a myth.
What planet are they talking about? Saturn? They said not the Ceres or Uranus.
Now we are clear of what we've been talking about. It's an unsolvable puzzle. It makes no sense from the very beginning.
Oh shit, I forgot about Neptune.
We found the Ceres because it happened to be there. It is real, and no one can deny its existence. In other words, we can perfectly prove the rationality of mathematics because we invented it. It's been a good dream, I suppose. Now, imagine that you are walking alone in the darkest valley ever.
Okay, I think I might just be too stupid.
Your fragile body upward as
I don't
much
understand
as possible before
how
it is
math
worn
proves
out.
that the planet is there.
Hoarse cries squeeze their way out of your mouth
Like,
to ask for a response from the
that makes
gods.
no sense. It just doesn't make sense to me how
And a
these
flatus
numbers
dawns on you.
mean there's a planet in the
Next
sky. Just
moment,
look
A
up.
miracle happens. You are already at the top of the mountain, witnessing the rise of a huge celestial body from the skyline. Even if it's only in your imagination, you have just witnessed the dawn of the creation.
The dawn
And the
of
shock
the creation.
is real.
God, this is, dude, she talks so much. Like, goddamn. It's like impressive how much she speaks. You know? Bum, 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 bum. Anything else here that I need to click? Oh, Regulus, my baby. Okay, so what happened last time? Sinetto got sentenced to death because she saw Arcana and went guard puppy mode.
An old admonition is engraved here. Let no one ignorant of geometry or the irrational numbers enter.
Bro, they hate irrational numbers so bad. Like, oh my god, they hate irrational numbers so much.
37 told me you are the integers. She's the genius kissed by the god of truth.
And
She can
beans.
see our
They also hate
numbers
beans.
and has never made a mistake.
Should I get my food back out so I start eating beans in front of them?
But I don't understand. Why would you break the silence at the meeting?
I mean, she saw Arcana and she panicked. I
apologize, Miss Sophia.
Dude, Sophia's like such a baddie though. Like unironically, like she's so pretty.
I won't defend our behavior.
Oh, Vertin!
You may save that apology for later.
Okay, but Sophia's kind of a bitch.
If you can persuade more than half of the people to vote for your friend's commutation, perhaps she won't be sentenced to death.
Only perhaps? Not like for real, like for sure, for sure?
I have gathered some case files from the past. I hope it will be of some help.
The scroll is lined with golden trim. Even without knowing what it contains, it is a significant gift.
These files are... But won't you be in trouble for helping us? I have my own reasons.
Aww. I have my own reasons. Sophia closes her eyes, recalling the ancient wisdom.
Integers are the living example of virtues, the standard of purification. It represents a soul existing in the world of forms, a true being. It is the floating points behind the decimal which dent the process of our overall purification.
This is cult behavior.
The ones who violate rules knowingly. The ones who turn a positive number into negatives. And a civil person, a criminal.
This overall purification... This is a cult. The corrector, who has no number, sighs and looks away.
If integers like you would lose your life over some unintentional mistakes, wouldn't it be a great shame?
Yeah, but like screw the irrational number Regulus, am I right?
Besides, I can't stand the idea of you being killed in front of me.
Aww.
Not rigorous.
Huh? 37 suddenly shows up behind Sophia like an apparition. Her friend is quietly startled. She speaks no words, only moving a little away from her.
For one thing, we still don't know Vertin and Sonetto's numbers. For another, the fact that every crow we've seen is black doesn't necessarily entail that the next crow will also be black.
Okay.
Even if every virtuous person we met has been an integer, we can't be certain that the next one will still be an integer. Same case for irrational numbers.
You're right, 37. But people always tend to believe that virtuous people are integers. That is what we call belief.
Correct. But not entirely correct. Everyone can make mistakes.
Everybody acts this way. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys, 37's actually Hannah Montana. Confirmed. Literally confirmed. Literal Hannah Montana behavior right here. Get her the wig. Get the wig out.
Numbers are just numbers. They are not associated with virtues.
Unlike me, you're always right, 37.
Oh. I don't know. I got some iffy vibes from that. I don't know why I got iffy vibes from that. I feel like she's been through the ringer. Like, I don't think she's evil. I feel like she's been through the ringer because she doesn't have a number.
I don't know what differs us.
Sophia sighs and shifts her gaze.
Will you be at the assembly?
Yes.
Yeah, inferiority complex, 100%.
Then I will leave them with you. I'm not qualified to set foot in the Hall of Truth. I have done poorly in receiving the guests. I will ask 6 for my punishment after the assembly.
It's not your fault that there was an irrational number and a simp.
Huh? So you are not coming back to my laboratory? Neither will you help me review the calculation results or sort out the books?
The scripture shall not be challenged. What's more, any students here can help you in the laboratory. It doesn't have to be me.
37 is disappointed. She lowers her head and kicks away a tiny piece of rock.
Had I known, I would have let someone else welcome Vertin and her friends.
Oh, my heart. Oh, baby. She just wants Sophia to help her.
Like 210. He loves to brag to young ladies so much that he would take the punishment willingly, right?
210, my man. My man, 210.
You were that someone else who was assigned to receive them in the first place.
Yeah, then you bit them.
If I hadn't stopped you in time, how much longer would Regulus's head have stayed in your mouth?
Listen, Sophia, she was about to eat a bean. Sophia, you have to understand. She was going to eat a bean. We can't let that behavior slide. That is unacceptable. Bean eating?
Not to mention what happened last time. And the time before that.
Wait, what happened? Oh, she sounds so sad.
But the fact that I have messed up all the receptions before doesn't mean I may excel in the next one. The chances of messing up the first reception and the 100th reception are the same.
She's just like, yes, and
Whatever you say, you little sophist.
You little sophist? What does that mean? She puts down the file and leaves in a hurry. Aww. She's a nice person.
Everyone says so. But compliments won't help her find her number.
Damn. 37 drops her head, but soon her face is lit with an excited smile again, like a child who has found a piece of candy.
So, Vertin, are you ready for the debate?
Does that mean you will help us?
Oh, whoops.
Of course.
Of course.
I don't want to miss the chance.
What chance?
The chance to see your numbers. There's no greater knowledge than the knowledge of oneself. And there's no more exciting truth than the truth of oneself.
I hope... Ooh, this piano's back. I hope Verdon's number is like 1. Guys, what if your number is 69? That'd be wild. Who has 420?
I can quickly tell which types of numbers you are, but it requires proof to know the exact number of your soul. I want to know the answer before you see your own numbers. So it's 37 who proves it, not Vertin.
Damn, that's a little selfish.
I'd be glad to give this chance to you.
Negative 69 is not an integer. Aren't integers whole numbers, whole positive numbers? Just saying. 37 turns down the corners of her lips discontentedly.
That's boring.
That's boring.
Let's go, Vertin. The assembly's about to start.
Is 0 an integer? I feel like 0 is not an integer. Yeah, but they don't like negatives, you know? Bro, where's Arcana? I kind of miss her. I mean, no, I don't. No, I don't. Bad, 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 Mina. No, no, don't let her get to you. Don't let her get to you. In pairs and dozens, the Empyrean believers enter the venue. The plaintiff and the defendant are also seated. Oh, Sonetto. Are you alright?
Don't worry, Timekeeper. I'll defend myself.
Timekeeper! Guys, we're gonna start the Timekeeper counter, okay? We're at 1 today. We're gonna start the counter. You guys have to make sure. We have to keep count, alright? Timekeeper. Like when Sonetto says it, not me. Not me. She looks pale, but she is gazing steadily at the front.
Back in the Foundation, I once won a public debate of a similar nature. This is my duty. I won't let it get in the way of the team's investigation.
Sonetto.
Sonetto. Sonetto lowers her head in silence, then sets off resolutely to the center of the hall. This scene is all too familiar. My sickly medieval man. Inside the hall, a judge sits in authority.
By our tradition, Miss Sonetto will be given the poisoned wine, so she will be muted and stay that way forever.
They want her to never say timekeeper ever again?
However, Sophia raised her objection against the decision.
Oh,
After giving the matter some discreet thought, I have decided it is necessary to hold an assembly and take care of it democratically.
Sophia. Wait, Sophia. That's so sweet of her. Wait, that's so sweet. Sophia, that makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. Oh, God bless. Okay, I'm not as sussed out by Sophia anymore. I kind of like her.
Those of you who agree to the death sentence may remain seated. Those of you who wish to commute Miss Sonetto's punishment, please put your pebble into the pot in
So wait. So she either dies or is muted? Or is being muted death? I'm confused. The muted is... Oh, so just not being able to talk means you're dead? Damn. She can't talk. You can't talk when you're dead. Okay, well, that's true.
Now, Miss Sonetto, Miss Vertin, you may defend yourselves. Until the sand in this hourglass falls to the bottom.
Oh God, I'm scared. Truly, this is a formidable war. Relax and take a deep breath. You know, for immersion's sake. Do as the training taught you.
I am Sonetto from St. Pavla Foundation. I wish all the honorable audiences here would lend me their ears to hear my defense as a humanitarian gesture.
What number are you?
What number are you? A sharp question is thrown at them from the auditorium. Can you just like make up a number? What if I was like, I'm number 5? Are they gonna tell me no? Like, you can't see my number.
Defendant, the court requires an answer. What is your number?
Oh my God, he's pointing. Put your finger down.
What? Me? No, I don't have a number.
Don't waste our time. People without a number cannot stand in the Hall of Truth. All her words are void. Sentence her to death now.
The crowd mumbles approval. The judge knocks at the stone bell.
42's argument is valid. Defenders, what do you wish to contend?
What? It's valid?
That makes no sense. Oh, Sonetto. Sonetto's face has gone pale. What she has prepared, formal justice, procedural justice, or the training she had, simply has no effect here. This is a new territory.
Objection!
A petite figure stands up from the auditorium.
According to the record, the last time we inflicted severe punishment was in 1980 to a visitor who ate beans.
I swear to God, this area and their freaking beans, their hatred of beans. Guys, they committed capital punishment because someone ate beans.
He ate a carbuncle that feeds on beans. Then he was sentenced to death according to the set theory.
He was sentenced to... Oh my God. Dude, they're so funny. They're actually so freaking funny. I can't.
In our scripture, eating beans is the most evil sin, which undoubtedly fits the most severe punishment.
What is a carbuncle?
But if we are now executing people for breaking the silence at the assembly, How would it reflect our attitude towards the consumption of beans? Has the latter become less sinful?
Your Honor, we can't sentence her to death because that would sully the absolute sin of eating beans. Honestly, that is a sound argument. That is a truly sound argument.
I suggest Sonetto's punishment to be commuted.
The crowd starts to clamor.
A good argument.
37's argument is deemed valid. The debate will continue.
37 sits down, feeling satisfied. Then a tall man languidly stands up. Is this 210?
Objection.
Objection, Your Honor.
The punishment for eating beans is to throw the offenders into the Gorgon current, while the punishment for the silence breaker is to drink poisoned wine.
Okay, Mr. Dionysus.
Among all the punishments we have, there's no other punishment more dreadful than being thrown into the Gorgon current. Because eternity and infinity are the two things we have the least knowledge of, which makes them the most ghastly punishments among all. Giving her the poisoned wine doesn't make the consumption of beans less sinful. Her argument is invalid.
The objection comes quicker than the knock on the stone bell.
Objection! Both of the crimes would fall into the same category if we are taking the punishment as a frame of reference, which is death.
Objection.
Oh my god, this is objection wars.
Are not commensurable, which makes your comparison invalid.
The debate is heating up. The crowd is becoming restless. More and more pebbles are thrown into the pot.
What's this? I'm completely lost in this irrational debate.
Dude, Sonetto cannot wrap her mind around this. This is so funny. Pam, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, hello. My name is Mina. I'm currently doing my 3-year anniversary stream, and we're playing some Reverse 1999 right now. It's pretty fun game. We're playing a pretty serious debate in which this character might die if they don't succeed, and she just cannot for the life of her follow along because it makes literally no sense whatsoever. But God, is it entertaining. It's a serious, they're debating the legitimacy of how, if death penalty is okay because the last person to be sentenced to death ate beans, and this girl's crime isn't nearly as bad as eating beans. You know? And obviously the worst crime ever is beans.
I see. So that's how it works.
Burton understands.
Timekeeper?
Timekeeper. Is this number 2? Wow. Hunter, thank you so much for gifting out 10 subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, if you got gifted a sub, please make sure to say thank you to your sub daddy and appreciate the ad-free viewing experience and the emotes. Guys, I can't believe we've been streaming for 7 hours. This is kind of easy clap. I feel good. I feel good 7 hours in. It's kind of wild. Maybe it's because we're playing reverse. Oh yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Nice hat, Mina. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Subathon gave me endurance. Honestly, probably 12 more hours. No. You guys are getting 12 whole hours, and that is it. You'll be satisfied with your 12 hours. But what you can do is buy my merch. That's something that you can do. You can download this game and then buy my merch, and then you can play this game using my desk mat. Just saying.
Relax. I will help you.
Timekeeper. I feel like I say timekeeper really well. Like, I feel like I say it exactly how Sonetto says it. Calm down. Raise your right hand. This is just a debate. It's not about reality. It's not about justice. And it's not about reason. It's about winning. That's right. That's right. You guys, the only thing in life that matters is winning. If you don't win, you might as well die. All we do is win, 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 win. And did you guys know that you can increase your chances of winning when you buy my merch? Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that when you buy my merch, all you do is win, 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 win? Yeah, for real, for real. I would never lie. Yeah, winners never lose. Exactly. Exactly.
I object.
Oh, she objects? I don't know why I just wasn't expecting Verdun to join the debate. I object. Also, this music's so intense. But. Oh, we're fighting.
I can't wait anymore.
I can't wait.
I'd like to start by quoting 42's first argument. People without a number cannot stand in the Hall of Truth. In that case, it's not possible for Sonetto to commit a crime in the Hall of Truth. Because she can't even be in the hall.
Dude, Verdun's so smart. This is why she's the timekeeper. This is why this kind of gigabrain logic right here. Oh my god.
Good point, Verdun. This is our chance to argue them.
What did he say? What did he say? I messed up. I messed up. I clicked.
Just little
Oh shit, I'm on auto. No.
Left hand up. Now right.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Lights.
I mean, it worked anyway.
These are merely clumsy sophisms. We've all seen her break the maxim.
Objection. What you see cannot be submitted to the court as a transcendental fact.
Yeah, no, what's it called? Circumstantial evidence.
It's nothing but the fragments of the phenomenal world which can't be used in your argument.
Objection sustained. Please, ladies and gentlemen, keep the debate logically consistent.
Damn.
Since Sonetto has no number, and a person without a number does not exist before the truth, Sonetto thus didn't offend your truth.
God, this music is so good though.
She didn't break any rules.
Bum, 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 bum. We're playing mental gymnastics. Oh, we won. He said,
Start me up.
Stop me up. Actually, yeah, we'll do that.
Start me up. Left hand up. Now right hand up.
God, my little irrational number does so much damage.
Objection! The rule breaker has a number. We can all tell that she is very likely an integer.
Very likely an integer.
Therefore, she should be identified as an unknown number, not void. Your sophism has failed.
42's argument is held valid. Is there anything else you'd like to add, defendant?
Verdun, come on, queen.
Tell you a secret, Verdun? We would call criminals negative numbers.
I got it.
Oh, what is it?
Are you ready to be blinded? Start me up.
Are you ready to be blinded?
Ready to shake? Woohoo! Release!
12k damage, let's go.
It is easy to prove Sonetto's innocence.
Yes, I'm so excited. How is she gonna do it?
According to the law of the excluded middle, Sonetto either committed a sin or committed no sin. The two statements cannot be both false at the same time. Since we consider a criminal as a negative number and a non-criminal as a positive number, Sonetto at present is considered an unknown number. That means she doesn't belong to the criminal set or the non-criminal set. She did not commit a sin and did not commit no sin. It's a paradox. I hereby demand to modify the criminal sentence that has been given to Sonetto.
hold on, my brain doesn't understand this. I don't understand the argument. Objection, I'm stupid. Math, okay,
Hip hip.
Ooh, that's a new winning sound. Bum bum bum. It was given like Law and Order. Hip hip, hooray! Okay.
The law of excluded middle. A good sophism. Good for you to create a paradox from one sentence of my argument. But pitifully, you've made a fatal mistake.
You fool! You've fallen for my trap card.
You've taken my argument as the basis of your defense. I said people without a number should be expelled from the Hall of Truth. You don't have a number either, Miss Outsider. Based on my argument, which has also been approved by you, I argue that all your arguments are invalid.
This is the kind of nerd who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! So actually, I pull Pot of Greed, so I can draw 2 more cards, and then I'm gonna pull and place another Pot of Greed, so I can pull another 2 cards, and I'm gonna play Pot of Greed, so I can pull another 2 cards. Oh no, Vertin.
There's no time left. Vertin has a number. I saw it.
What?
Pardon me.
37. Do you know what you're saying?
Yeah. I read her number. Just now.
Yeah? Wait, I just heard knocking. Huh? I just heard knocking, you guys. I'm so confused. Huh?
Vertin's number is 0.
Who called it? Who called it in chat that Verdin's number was 0? Which one of you, was that a spoiler? Did you already know that and you wanted to see big Giga Brain and was saying that? I mean, it's not that crazy of a basis to make that conclusion though, that Verdin's number is actually 0. To be continued. Oh my god, this is getting so good. I love... Oh god, I love trials. They're so fun. Trials are... They're so fun. Dun, 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 dun. A splendid debate between numbers.
Who ate beans?
Who ate beans? That's why she says it.
Given that it could be found.
That's why she says who ate beans.
Intersect and divide. Rational.
Bum, bum, bum.
Given that it could be found. Intersect and divide.
Intersect and divide.
The final demonstration. A perfect argument.
Bro, we're about to destroy her.
World of numbers.
I love the little snap. I think it's so cute.
Are you irrational numbers?
Ooh, 10k damage. Let's go. Huh? Another one.
Given that it could be found.
Given
Time
that.
to check my calculation. Time to check my calculation.
It's time to snap again. Boy.
The final demonstration.
What does her ult actually do?
The final demonstration. Given that. Welcome to the world of numbers.
Oh, I love the snap. God, her ult's so cool looking. You're dead. I glimpsed it. Oh my god, like Granny's talking again.
That's right. Take a few more steps and immerse yourself in the shadow, including that hat. You don't want those good ears to hear this private conversation. That pad of paper from the miss, yes, the one wielding the ruler, is quite valuable. I can tell it is of a certain age and records quite a lot of anecdotes.
Oh.
One visitor to the island took out a baguette from his luggage.
Baguette.
To share it with others, he made an attempt to parcel it off.
Baguette.
Another visitor fell to the ground and happened to sit on a quart measure and break it. You can learn the punishments for them from the paper. The former was thrown into the sea, while the latter into the further sea. Only God knows how this wine-dark sea holds so many visitors. Oh, the debate! That's really a pain in the neck for that logical, pragmatic assistant of yours, isn't it?
Yeah.
People always tend to mark what they can't figure out as arcanists' doings, as if things would make sense once they do so.
Yeah, whatever, sure.
But it won't change the fact that the debate is only a game involving sophistry, improvisation, and straw man fallacy. So what makes it superior to beans? If the form is what they are really after.
Why is it always beans? Okay.
Anyways, whoever fools the others first will win the game. No arcanum at all. And that argument of hers is the best attraction for the audience. A special number. A 0.
Ooh, perhaps infinity's a better choice.
That's ambitious, darling, and I love it. But you need to know that infinity is the most unfamiliar thing for the people, and that's why it triggers the most curiosity.
Oh.
Whoever tries to eat up this elephant with one bite will get all bloated and pinned by their own weight, waiting to die like a turtle upside down.
You've been looking at Arcana. Where is she? Don't worry, she's coming. She's coming.
By then, I guess you would be eager to throw up the elephant and turn back into the adorable, easygoing 0 we all like.
Did you say Verdon's adorable? It's like same.
See, just like you, people are always on the way to finding something that can satisfy them undoubtedly. As if what they already have was disappointing. They stare at the flame of the matches, read the tea leaves in the cup.
I like 210 so much. Is he
going
gonna be playable?
Star patterns.
Because I feel like they didn't need to make him so beefy if he wasn't.
Now, back to the number we just talked about. Oh my! It's the prediction of your whole life. Can you owe that spirited little genius a thank you? By the way, what do you see in her number?
A clever trick.
Ah, yes, of course. 37 is larger than 0.
Yeah, but 0's a cooler number.
But it's not so stable as 0. These prime numbers, they are just hard to divide, because they have very few things in common with others. That's why she's always so energetic, highly and solely focused on what she takes an interest in. She has nothing like the characteristics of the ones you know in the Gray and White House. Those people are proud of themselves for having kind-hearted factors around them.
I really like the violin.
As their teaching goes, it's always dangerous to be unique. But some look up at her again and again, exactly because they can sense the danger in her. You are also a good example. You've been looking up, haven't you?
Bro, there's been so much number talk. My brain is not big enough for this. My brain is not juicy enough for this. Hold on. There is an outbreak of muttering among white robes. Even the solemn judge stands up.
37. You just said Vertin's number is 0. Do you know what it means?
What does that mean?
Very clearly.
Would you be able to submit proof to a Peyron?
Wait, how do you submit proof? Like, I saw it. That is the proof. Proof is trust me, bro.
No problem.
Half of you in this hall have put in the pebbles. If 37's argument is found to be true, every argument Vertin has spoken in Sonetto's defense will be deemed valid. Sonetto will be exempt from the punishment. I will announce the result once 37's proof has been validated by a Peyron.
Wait, so just because Verdin has a number now, everything she said is now valid? That feels too powerful. Like, that feels a little, like, that feels way too powerful. One after another, the Empyrean followers leave the hall. The Hall of Truth returns to tranquility. Sonetto slowly sits on the floor in a lackluster manner.
Sonetto!
Sonetto!
Timekeeper, I'm so
3.
sorry. I tried my best, but still I couldn't understand the debate.
Oh, Timekeeper.
I failed again.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I failed again. Her face becomes abnormally pink, and her breathing becomes fast and shallow. Oh! We'll give her a hug, Verdin.
What happened to her?
Oh my god, 210, you can't just ask someone why they're having a panic attack.
Come here, little girl. We need to move her outside.
You can't just ask people why they're having a panic
Lie her down
attack.
on the ground and wipe her palm and feet with dew and peppermint oil. That would be okay.
Her physical signs are becoming more and more stable.
Thank you.
Wait, is 210 like nice?
You're welcome. The distinguished number 0.
The man shrugs his shoulders.
I'm kidding. I'm 210. Well, instead of the number, I prefer people call me the rhetorician.
Does he just like to be rhetorical? Like, I don't
I've
understand.
heard your preachment. Pretty demagogic.
What are these words? What does demagogic mean? What does that mean? What does this word mean? The man nods, looking amused.
That's how logic works. With logic, I can prove that you'd cease to exist in the next moment, or that there are no other people in this world except me. Achilles can never outrun a tortoise, and a flying arrow is forever motionless.
Huh? What does that make sense?
This debate is nothing but meaningless wordplay. That pacifist let you off this time. 6. A perfect number indeed. For he knows the benefit of reconciliation. Who wants to have blood on their hands and be devoured by the cycle of hatred? Yet it's a torture for any intelligent mind to hear such an immature debate. Can you feel the suffering of our leader now?
I'm sorry.
210 gives her a triumphant smile.
No apology needed, Miss Outsider. I also feel sorry for your pain.
Wait, I kind of like him.
Given that 37 has revealed your number.
What do you mean?
37. Our evil little genius. The most cunning star of Hermes. She's been having fun revealing others' numbers for a long time.
Huh? Are those grapes? Yeah, he's like essentially like Dionysus.
Our numbers are our essence. And it's also the most important proof we get once in our lifetime. But she enjoys taking that opportunity away from you. Just because her talent allows her to do so.
Oh my god. Oh my, that's a little cynical, no?
She did that to her friend, too. She found out Sophia's number.
But she said that Sophia doesn't have a number.
But without casting an eye on that paper with her number on it, Sophia threw it into the sea. Sophia is Sophos. But you... I pity you.
It doesn't seem like trouble to me.
Alas,
yeah,
poor
Sophia's
little
based.
Burton. You still don't understand. The number of our souls suggests our fate. It might be changed through algorithms temporarily, swirling, shifting, or transforming alongside other changes occurring on the coordinate axis. But in the end, we can only be ourselves. 1 is thought. 2 is opinion. 3 is wisdom. 4 is strength. 5, enthusiasm. 6, harmony. 7, order. 8, philanthropy. 9 is restraint, while 10 is completion.
I know for sure I'm not 9. I feel like I'm 2. No, I'm 5. I think I'm dead ass 5. Guys, what number am I? I think I'm 5. I think I'm enthusiasm. Also, 5 is my favorite number. Or maybe I'm 25. Opinion, enthusiasm. You're irrational. Hey.
0, however, is in the middle of the axis, the origin of the frame of reference. It's neither positive nor negative, neither prime nor composite. Things are ever changing, but you stay the same.
One would say she is the timekeeper.
Your loneliness also lasts forever.
She's not lonely. She has a team now. Oh no, girl, don't act like no, it's not like a horoscope. You're fine, queen.
This is your fate. Being exposed in full view of the crowd, yet you know nothing about it. 37 was acting on impulse. Yet she opened Pandora's box. She leisurely reveals your fate. That carefree behavior makes no difference to picking up a shell on a beach. How could I not pity you?
The man waves his hand and walks away. You just drop that bomb and walk away? The air is still. Only the sound of waves comes from afar.
Miss Verton.
Oh, 6. The leader stands in the dark.
37's proof has passed the review. Your friend will now be exempt from the punishment for violating the rules. However, she has to take some catch-up lessons on the scripture.
She's having a panic attack right now. Can we talk about this later?
Please, meet me at the hall tomorrow at noon.
My sickly medieval man.
I would have words with you.
Oh, Verton. Where's Arcana? Not that I want to see her or anything. I mean, like, she's a red flag. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh no. It's like I want to see her. And then she shows up and I'm like, no, actually, never mind. I don't want to see her. I'm scared. I'm ask and you shall receive. What's the line she said in the trailer? Are you ready to receive thy punishment? Was that on purpose? I don't know when she's showing up. I haven't played the game, like the story yet. So like, you know, how does she keep popping up when you ask? It's like she wants me or something. Indulge in thy suffering. Do I want orange? No, thank you. I don't like oranges. Indulge in thy suffering. In this life, there are 3 kinds of men, just as there are 3 sorts of people who come to the Olympic Games. Okay. Best of all, however, are those who come to look on. The greatest purification of all is, therefore, science, and is the man... Okay. I'm a slow reader.
Before this negotiation begins, I wish to tell an allegory to the 2 of you. A group of people were imprisoned in a cave. Behind them, there was a fire. Before them was a tall, solid wall.
Uh-oh.
Their legs and necks were chained and fixed, so they were constrained to look nowhere but to gaze at the wall in front of them. When they dropped their eyes, they saw their own body. When they looked up, the flickering light of the fire fell over them, and they only saw the shadows of what was passing behind
Guys,
them.
this chapter's been so interesting.
No one had lived one day outside the cave. The shadows cast on the wall all there was to be perceived as reality. They had no knowledge of the real world. One day, one of them escaped from the cave, walked into the light, and saw the true world with his own eyes for the first time. Everything he saw or felt in the cave was nothing more than a mere shadow of the object's true form. Our world is a poor one, Miss Verton. The phenomenal world is the cave in this allegory, where we are surrounded by shadows or some humble fractions of the truth.
Humble fractions of the truth.
Frivolous, filthy, perishable, subject to decay, and filled with hollow desires and meaningless struggles. Only the wise can walk out of that cave and see the world as it truly is. In that eternal, transcendent world, everything is in its most perfect form. I pray that you, Miss Verton, the representative of St. Pavlov Foundation, and you, Miss Arcana, her counterpart of Manus Vindicta,
where did Arcana come from?
pay heed to my words. Everything you've been fighting each other for means no more than some fragments of phenomena to us. There's only one thing worth doing. That is, to seek higher wisdom, develop one's virtue, and achieve greatness in life.
I'm scared. I'm scared, Mommy. I'm scared.
We have never set foot on the soil dampened by the storm, nor have we ever been involved in the disputes brought by the torrents of time. I beg you, do not take your conflict in the phenomenal world into the realm of truth.
For certain.
Oh my god, her voice.
It was never my intention to sully the sanctuary of truth.
Then, to prevent a situation like this from happening again, I would like to ask you two to carve your names on these 2 stone bangles and drip a drop of your blood on each of them.
Ooh, this is where she says indulge in thy
Once
suffering.
the bracelet is put on, no one will be able to remove it. From now on, as long as you're on this island, none of your people will draw blood from one another.
But we have to put a drop of blood?
The peace agreement is so decided.
Yeah, we're marrying Arcana. Arcana stretches out her hand and gently takes the bangle. I'm scared.
I appreciate that. I'll sign it.
The leader gives a slight nod. I'm so scared. I'm so scared right now. He looks out from the table and simply strides away. The bangle feels real in their hands. It certainly possesses some sort of power to fulfill the body.
The peace agreement.
Someone is approaching. Yes, she is still here. From the beginning to the end.
Lady Verton, we meet again.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I would like to point one thing out. That is all. This is the only thing I wanted to point out. Is she gonna be playable? I don't think she's playable just yet. Right now, she's the main antagonist.
I wish the best to thy friend.
Okay.
She's doing well, thanks to you.
You're most welcome.
My God. Okay. All right.
Thou shalt quench, for times hath changed. I would not wish to shed even a drop of Arcanist's blood in vain.
Yeah, I mean, like, technically she's not wrong because Schneider was a human. So she technically didn't drop any Arcanist blood in vain. Just saying, you know, technically speaking.
But Schneider should be the victim of a merciless bullet?
Schneider mentioned. Oh, Schneider mentioned. I wasn't expecting Verdun to hold a grudge. I don't know why. See, this is when I remember she's crazy, okay? This is when I remember that, like, she's the kind of crazy you can't fix.
Verdun, my pitiful child.
Oh my God, this music. Oh my God, this music is so good.
Did you forget? That merciless bullet cameth from a gun never belonging to me.
No, she's like, you did it. She's not wrong because Verdun was the one holding the gun. But she was just like in a dreamland, so like she couldn't control it. Oh, Verdun! I've never seen Verdun look so upset.
What's Manus Vindicte's purpose to be here?
Hearken the archaic wisdom. Just as thou doest.
The stone bangle is hot, almost scalding.
I am not surprised.
She just did the drip pose.
I adore thy visage, Lady Verdun, emotionless in the storm.
This is so dramatic. I'm so stressed right now, you guys.
Alas, no man shall bravest the storm and live. Including thee.
Her words sound as harsh as the winter gale. An emotion suddenly comes. It's raging like a bushfire, but soon gets tamed down.
A wooden box in the Elitiao's base has my name on it. Was that your doing?
Verdun's so upset.
Sadly, it wasn't. I hope thee findeth the answer satisfactory.
The figure of Arcana disappears in the night. No, come back. I mean, like, no, don't. Wait, she didn't say indulge in thy suffering. So she has to come back. She didn't say indulge in thy suffering. I wanted to hear it. I wanted to hear indulge in thy suffering. It's not fair. It's not fair. It should have been me. It should have been me. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see her again. Oh, shucks. Oh golly. Oh, gee whiz. The strong bangle on the wrist becomes subtly heated.
It's burning.
Something is slithering in the woods nearby.
Is that Miss Arcana? Miss Arcana, please, don't go. Save us. And save us.
Two weary figures run past Vert. Is this Jesse and James? What's going on? They are chasing after their leader desperately, as if they are running away from some horrific monsters. Following them, a petite figure rushes out of the woods.
No! Come back! Come back!
numbers! I just started introducing vectors and matrices, and that's the most interesting part!
She was trying to teach them math?
Vertin! Great. You always show up at the right time and right place. Stop the math people! Whatever it takes!
I also run away from math. Honestly, yeah, they're valid. Matrix, my PTSD. Oh my god, do you guys remember limits? Okay, while I understand this team is weak, I don't care.
I can't wait anymore!
I can't wait anymore.
Relax.
We got some counter up.
Please, don't resist.
I have no idea how Tooth Fairy works, I'm gonna be real.
Don't touch my bag!
Hey, he didn't take damage. Anyways.
No worries.
Debuff.
They're just little games. Start me up!
Okay.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Rock, rock, rock! Change the world! Rock, rock, rock!
It's just healing and crit support. Yeah. Oh my god, why is there so many of them? Owie. Owie.
Peace and love! Peace and love!
What does this do? 1 stack of confusion for a round. Yeah, we can do that. Ooh, but I kinda...
Relax.
And we'll do this.
Please.
So we'll debuff them. Okay. We'll heal a little bit. God, her healings are so good. Level 2 counter. Oh yeah, guys, watch this. Watch this. Oh! I silenced them! No, I didn't. Ow. No, you're not. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this.
Stars.
Yeah, you're not ulting. Not on my watch.
Rock, rock, rock! Change the world!
Okay, nice. Bum, bum, bum. Owie. Anyways.
Are you ready to be blinded?
Are you ready to be blinded?
Start me up!
Actually, hold on.
Are you ready to... They're just little games.
We'll do
Start
that.
me up!
Okay.
Are you ready to
I freaking love Regulus' skin. And you guys can get it too, because right now it's rerun right now, so you can buy it.
Woohoo! Release! Rock, rock, rock! Change the world! Light!
Damn it, you didn't die. I had the dodge. I need to start using the thing down here more often. I always like just don't.
Start me up!
Whatever, he's dead.
Rock, rock, rock! Change the world!
I like that they finally they updated the animations though to match the skin.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Hip hip, hooray! Oh, we have to listen again.
Oh, look at you, climbing out of the cave in the allegory, all dusty and dirty like a little savage.
I'm a savage. Ratchet, bougie, something. Da-na-na-na, da-na, but I don't remember the words.
They must have tried to fill your little brain with long preachment. But you should feel lucky, because at least they didn't give you a quiz right after that.
Oh my god, you're so right. I was not listening.
Oh, that's our expert on absent-mindedness. Yes, we should bear in mind those glory days of yours back in school. Try to reach the corners of your mind, if you would. And there you will find another bunch of people standing in front of a stone table. Yes, those people in gowns. White gowns with gray diamond patterns. One of them was standing on the stairs, gathering all the little vacant eyes to his side. What was he called?
What was he called?
Give me a second. Teacher, instructor, tutor, the educator. Just titles like that. No names at all. No one gets to write down their names on that banner, after all. But they have nothing to complain about. You know what they say? What is reasonable is real. That which is real is reasonable. They showed you a broad avenue in their teachings where you could enjoy a sense of security with all the solid ground, convenient automobiles, and warm sunshine.
Dude, my brain.
And at the end of the avenue even lies an inspiring mission, to which you are expected to devote your whole life. There is a distinction between good and bad here, and it's as clear as our innate sense of right and wrong, like a floor of black and white tiles. Any stains on it will be noticed immediately.
Stains will be whatever.
But in fact, there exists another path in the woods. It's much less traveled, leading to the unknown darkness which cannot be seen with eyes or proved false. You may even experience indescribable chaos and madness there. This path, however, has an excellent view, and it's one of a kind. The plants are thriving with bursting energy, and the flowers are blooming in a delightful atmosphere. So, which will you take?
The avenue. I'm interested in the path.
Oh, that's not an easy choice to make. This grandma must give you a round of applause.
Oh my god.
I would have even pinned a boutonniere to your suit if I had one. But I have to remind you, those things in there are not easy to deal with. They can drive you insane, and you have to be very careful. You've seen the living proof. Many were freaked out after they came back, and people had to tie and lock them up. Others even dug their own graves. Oh, my. That was a bit over the top. I hope I didn't scare you, darling.
No, you're chilled.
Here's some good news to cheer you up. Actually, there's still one more way you can take. It would be a good choice if
the way
you
she
want to enjoy
didn't
the scenery
say what was
in
written.
the darkness.
Another way.
I'm sure you know that myth. You shall take the soul of your love out of the underworld, yet you shall not look back.
That's what I would say, but you can't take the underworld out of the soul.
You shall pass by the sleeping sirens, yet you shall not make a sound.
You shall not make a sound.
The ones with the belief set off. They entered the dark woods barefooted, yet moved so smoothly, as if they were walking on the avenue. They kept their mouths shut and eyes forward. They never turned back, never picked up what was not theirs, never set foot on the forbidden lands, and never looked straight at sacred greatness.
Sacred greatness.
They showed frugality, patience, and wisdom in the face of hunger and danger. So the beasts continued to lurk in the shadow, and the ones with the belief passed through the woods safely, until the path disappeared along with the direction sign. Then the first one to look back gave an exclamation before being exiled. Think about what I just said. That which is real is reasonable. Never look back in the woods, darling. If you don't want to be turned into a pillar of salt which can do nothing but wail, then never ever look back. Yes, we'd better stay awake, stay calm, stay cautious all the time. But then there comes the problem. How can you ignore your love for those thriving plants and blooming flowers? How are you supposed to deal with the unstoppable feeling that overflows like a melody when it is stirred up by the beauty of the scenery? Of course, you will cry the loudest cry, dance the wildest dance, drink the strongest drink, and vomit all the filth inside you. After all, there is no need to enter the woods if the soul-stirring scenery is not what you are after. No, so you'd better let it slip your mind, darling. Just let it go and hurry forward. Remember to keep your eyes shut and hold your breath. When you do so, the scenery will no longer mean anything to you, nor will the fragrance of the flowers. You will get out of the woods and reach where the truth lies. Is that what you want? Don't worry. We have plenty of time. You may come back at any time and pick another way.
This is so long. This feels like the longest one yet. You guys said this is 21 chapters. We're almost done. Happy 3 years. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you all greatly. Also, someone just bought another merch. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guys, buy my merch. Use my code to download Reverse and then buy my merch. It's like a 2+1 deal. It's like a buy one get one. You know, it's a buy one get one. Get my merch and download Reverse while you're at it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, you guys are so good when you like do the exclamation points for me. Like, oh my god. You guys get it. You guys are such a good chat. Like, unironically, you guys are such a good chat. Also, is Arcana here again? No! Where is she? I miss her. I miss Arcana. I think Regulus is here, which makes me happy. It's gotten really serious without Regulus. We need our little irrational number.
Congratulations, Miss Sonetto. You are the fastest learner of our doctrine among all the visitors in the past half-century.
Hell yeah, she is.
On behalf of all orators, I award you this laurel wreath.
Aww.
No.
Oh, that's so
I wouldn't have
cute.
achieved this without your guidance. Those mathematics statements are really inspiring. I've learned a lot.
Gosh, she's such a nerd. I love her.
But there's still something confusing me, such as Pythagoras and his golden thigh, his memory of the previous lifetimes as the son of Hermes, and the transmigration for every 216 years. Could you please tell me more about these?
Dude, they must be so happy to have a nerd finally come to this island. Oh my god. I'm so bad at jump scares. I am so bad at jump scares. Dude, it wasn't even scary. It was just like a startle. The door is violently kicked open. Two outsiders, heads dropping to their chest, are dragged into the Hall of Truth.
Why would people fail to see the charm of the matrices?
Girly Pop, I don't want to hear a lecture about the charms of the matrices.
This is not right. I need to spend more time on teaching.
Oh no.
Anyone! Save us!
Thus my journey of art is doomed to fail.
Oh my god, I love it. I love this.
I really don't want to study maths anymore. Help.
Help. Help. Nobody cares that they're yelling. As 37 continues to grumble to herself, the two men are dragged into a different room.
Timekeeper.
Timekeeper.
You are here.
4.
I heard that you completed all the lessons on the scripture. This laurel wreath suits you well.
Verdun, this Rizzler. The Rizzler herself. Oh my god, the amount of Riz on this girly pop is insane. Yet Sonetto keeps her head low.
Timekeeper, I'm sorry. At the assembly, I failed to understand the arcanist's logic. It was totally different to the debates I have participated in. But now I have...
That was not your fault, Sonetto. It is now behind us.
Oh.
I need to tell you something more important. I've signed a peace agreement with Arcana, and the price of breaking it is... death.
What? So Manus Vindictae is also restrained by the stone bangle like we are.
Yeah. The chief assistant ponders aloud, having already removed her laurel crown. No, put it back on, you were cute.
Yes. She put it on without hesitation.
She put it on without hesitation.
But I don't think her purpose would be as simple as hearkening the ancient wisdom.
Unlike the other stones in the Foundation's collections. Okay, well that was really quickly. Before it's activated, it looks hard. Okay,
I attacked Mana's followers earlier.
Bro, that was so fast. I didn't even click anything.
But I received no punishment from the bangle.
Okay, hold on. Okay, unlike other stones in the Foundation's collections, this one has no signs of arcane skill on it. Before it's activated, it looks harmless, rough, moderately weighted, and no different from ordinary stones. Thank you. Truly, they were zooming. They were zoomies, and I respectfully they needed to calm down, because that was too quick, you know.
Perhaps this island makes its own judgment on what to be classified as
The part
hostility.
was bugged. Everything else. Yeah, I think it might have
Like
been
it has
bugged.
a mind of its own.
It's fine. We can always go back and read, which is like chill.
Sonetto. Do not report this to the headquarters before we figure out how the bangle works. After all, there are many other things to investigate on this island, other than Manus Vindicte.
I see. I will contact Miss Juvis and Miss Moisson first and keep an eye on Arcana. Timekeeper. This island, the Manus' mask, and your suitcase are all immune to the storm.
Timekeeper, I love you.
Does this mean we could collect more asymmetrical nuclide R samples?
Huh?
I tried to collect some samples last night in the outer region of the island, but the detecting device showed nothing. If we were to find out more, we have to go to the center area.
What are you conspiring now?
Oh no. No. It's Sophia.
Do not poke the fire with swords, and do not jump over a crossbar.
Bro, where do they get these random ass sayings
The
from?
assembly will not be held every time when there's a crime. Please take heed of my warning, and do not overstep the line.
That felt like a rhyme. I felt like she was just spitting bars. The assembly will not be held every time when there's a crime. Please take heed of my warning and don't ever step the line.
Learn a lesson from
them. Behind them, two gray-coated figures appear. The comedic... Why is she muddy? What has happened to Regulus? One disheveled, the other covered in soot, as if they have just survived an explosion. This is irrational number behavior. This is irrational number infraction behavior right now, you guys. She just keeps proving how much of an irrational number she is constantly. I don't understand Regulus. You're supposed to be proving them wrong. You're girly pop, girly baby pop. You're supposed to be proving them wrong.
Lilia, didn't you say you have Regulus with you safely?
Apologies, Vertin.
She's so cute.
I was going to rescue Sonetto through a very creative underground tunnel.
What? Regulus? What?
But things didn't quite go as planned.
I love her. I love her so much. Regulus shimmies in a dance-like step, trying to shake off the dust.
Not a bad innovation for a simple clap on the forehead. If only you didn't miscalculate the location of the explosion.
Dude, Lilia has so much fun. Lilia is living her best life because of how obnoxious Regulus is.
This apple is grateful that it didn't get blasted into a puddle of apple jam.
Warning. Shell cleaning required. Warning.
I don't know why, but when I was in that cave, ideas kept flooding into my head. Though, judging by the outcome, they weren't all good ideas.
At least she has the self-awareness. Sophia puts her head on her I think that's supposed to be a hand. Sophia puts her hand on her forehead, looking extremely fatigued.
On a routine patrol, I found them trying to break into the cave. I'm not surprised that an irrational number would try to trespass on forbidden grounds. But you two? The integer and the fraction? What were you doing with her?
I just love that they just accept that Regulus is a menace. It's just like, I love that so much. They've gone full circle. They're no longer trying to punish Regulus for being a menace. They're just like, well, she's an irrational number. It's to be expected. But everyone else, how could you? How could you? You're supposed to know better.
This is a serious crime.
Yeah, that you're gonna keep quiet about, Sophia. Alright? Happy 3 years, thank you. Life has suddenly become a lot more difficult. No. It's chill. It's chill. We're chill here. We're so chill here. It's so easy, you know? It's actually so freaking easy. Why does being called an integer and a fraction sound like the most disrespectful diss of all times? To be fair, integer is not a diss. Fraction and irrational numbers are disses, though.
Do we have to go through this debate again?
She's so tired. She's so tired.
It's okay, Timekeeper. I will defend Regulus. I've thoroughly studied the scripture, and this time I'm sure I can do better.
Forget it.
Dude, Sophia's done. Sophia mutters to herself.
Forget it. It is unwise to waste time trying to understand an irrational number's motive. Besides, we should let the reckless take care of the least important matters.
She gives them a smirky smile.
That's it. Regulus, you will come with me to clean the beach.
Huh? Me? Again?
Wait. Question. If in the rules it states one cannot pick up what has been dropped, then in that logic, you cannot clean anything because things have been dropped. So how can you pick it up once it has fallen? That is breaking the rules.
Since you have too many floating points, words of discipline would not work on you. We would have suggested you study with the rest of the students here. Abstain from eating meat, bathe in cold water, rise with the Apollo star, study our doctrine, read the scripture aloud on the beach, so as to remove your floating points and purify your soul.
Bro, that sounds like torture. Bathing in cold water sounds like horrible.
What? I won't do any of that.
But taking your peculiar character into consideration, I decided that some compulsory labor would be the better option.
Regulus also smiles in relief.
Oh, that's the best news of the day. I'd rather clean up the rubbish on the beach than be surrounded by people giving sermons all the time. At least the rubbish doesn't talk gibberish. I'd be dead if you didn't change your mind.
Regulus, studying the scripture is not that scary. They will teach you and guide you until you take full
Sonetto,
command.
respectfully, you're a nerd. We have our cool rockin' pirate. You think our rockin' pirate cares about math scriptures? Why did I turn Southern instead of British?
Just like taking lessons at school.
Huh? Is that what schools are like?
Oh my god, Regulus never went to school.
Haven't you been to a school, Regulus?
Oh! She's never been to school? Wait, oh baby! She's never been to school?
Haha! A great pirate would not remember trivial matters as such. So, where were we? Which part of the beach needs to be taken care of by the great captain?
See, yeah, that's why she has energy. She hasn't been broken. Her spirit hasn't been broken by school.
My laboratory.
Whoa! Where did you pop up from?
37 blinks her eyes emotionlessly. It entirely ignores Regulus's complaint.
37. Aren't you supposed to preach to the visitors?
I've seen their numbers. A group of negative repeating infinite decimals. They will achieve nothing but to repeatedly step in the river of mistakes. I gave up on them.
Fine.
Bro, Sophia has beef with 37. And honestly, I don't blame her. I actually don't blame her.
Those of you who are complicit in breaking into the cave will also be sent to labor. Sonetto and Lilia will come with me to patrol. Regulus, you can go clean the lab. As for Vertin, you will assist 37 with her study of the emanation. Don't waste more time on the trivial matters of the phenomenal world. Integers. That was the sole reason you were on this island, was it not?
Oh, Sophia! Sophia turns around and leaves. She stops a few steps away from them, silently urging the patrol team to move.
Don't let down your guard. The arcanists on this island are not as easy to deal with as you imagined. Down in the cave, I heard some pretty alluring and intriguing anecdotes.
Miss Lilia, this way. You will cover this area.
Stay on the radio.
The flying witch waves her hand and departs for her new job determinedly. Sonetto hesitates for a brief moment, then quickly goes after her.
Don't worry, Timekeeper.
Timekeeper.
Lilia and I will keep an eye on Manus Vindictae.
We are counting on you, Sonetto. I have a feeling we are coming closer to a big secret.
Oh no. We're getting closer, gamers. I wonder what the secret is. The secret of the unknown. Help 37.
I can't wait anymore.
Anyways, with that auto button, my favorite button ever.
They're just little games.
They're just little games. Hey, just a reminder, if you are enjoying this game, go ahead and use my link to download it to get 73 free pulls. Gamers. Honestly, right now such a good time to download. Like, unironically, you guys should be using now as a chance.
Relax.
Start me up.
And I even have a code, reverse live, to get you an extra 60 of the drops. Now's a really good time to download. Dude, we've almost been streaming for 9 hours. That's insane.
They're just little
I'm just standing up and stretch while this is playing.
Left hand up. Now
This is why I love auto button.
Eating.
Yeah, crack the back. Yeah. They will eventually understand the beauty of mathematics. Alright. Oh, thank God the old lady didn't talk for 12 years. Alright. Yeah, this patch has a lot of new updates. Thank you, Rich.
What? What am I looking at? So your so-called sacred project is this gigantic IDM computer?
Regulus inspects the computer like an expert.
I was curious about them during my stay in Laplace.
Laplace.
Those later versions of the model are so much better than the 66 ones.
You've had this game on your radar, never tried it though. You should 100% try it. It's such a good game. Like, listen, I know this is a sponsored segment of the stream, but guys, this is actually a good game. Listen. I only take sponsors of games I like. Rule number 1. And I only take repeat sponsors as well from games that I love. This game is so good. Like, I feel like it was made with me in mind. Like, unironically, I love visual novels. I love Yuri. I love turn-based combat. Like, it's perfect. It's my perfect game. And that's why I love freaking playing it. Also, there's an auto button, which is so nice.
But this one doesn't seem that far advanced to those. This is not a junk piece the man has sold you, is it?
The junk piece the man has sold you.
Items of the phenomenal world are all a waste.
Yeah, next level voice acting. I love the accents. The accents are so fun.
This one is long broken.
This one
After
is
the emanation, we couldn't find anyone to repair it.
You just finished chapter 3. Your favorites are Lilia and DK. Dude, Lilia gets so much better too in chapter 4.
Why do you keep referring to the storm as the emanation? What does the emanation mean?
Yeah, what does the emanation mean?
It is the waves of Numa.
Numa, ne.
We are the expellees of the world of forms. We were banished to this damp and dark cave. Everyone here is obsessed with the fake light on the wall, but forgets to look for the truth. Numa, however, will lead us to escape the cave and return to a more supreme realm.
Oh.
Eh? You make it sound like we're living in piles of rubbish.
Aren't we?
Of course not. If you ask me, I'd say you have absolutely no idea how wonderful the outside world is. Because you have never left here to try it yourself. Dr. Pepper, the music festivals, Rory Storm, the Hollies, and the Rolling Stones. Oh, there are too many to count.
I love that Dr. Pepper's #1 on her list. You need to experience the real world so you can drink Dr. Pepper. Girly Pop, there's so many other things to mention.
If it weren't for this sick storm, I would still be riding a motorcycle in one of those races in London.
Your soul must be pretty contaminated.
37. Are you saying that because she's British? Yeah. Oof. Oof. It's rough, buddy. That's rough, buddy. Regulus's soul is probably filthy. Hey, she never went to school, okay? You can't blame her for that one. That's not her fault. That one's not her fault.
And the computer, they can calculate extremely large numbers within seconds, better than hundreds of thousands of you combined together.
In the case of numbers, it's not the bigger the better.
Yeah, size doesn't matter.
Also, this computer has never played a useful part in our study.
Is there another way that we can support you for your sponsor? Just watch and enjoy. I mean, you can still click the link. Yeah, just watch and enjoy. Just watching helps more than anything, honestly.
Come on, mate. You people just leave it in a cave. It's like sending an infant to the kitchen and waiting for it to bring you dinner. Never mind, you'll see what I mean after I fix it.
Oh my god, wait, Regulus is actually kind of smart. Because I know I can't fix a whole ass computer. Regulus mutters as she gets down on the ground and crawls closer to the computer.
Can you fix an IDM, Regulus?
No, but I've seen the LaPath people do it. Shouldn't be too difficult, I assume. Oh, the dust! When was the last time you sent people down here to clean? Oh, some critters are nesting here. Oh, did I break into your party?
She's so stupid. Oh, did I break into your party?
Curtin, come give me a hand. They won't let me touch him.
God, I love her so much. I love guys, Regulus is my favorite kid. Regulus is best girl. Like, she's so funny. Like, she is the comic relief that we needed in this game.
Dental checkup.
I'm so glad she has like more of like an important role this chapter. Like, the game is so serious when she's not in the chapters. You have a Regulus? Oh, I want a Regulus keep. Dude, I want reverse merch so badly. I don't even know where to get like a Regulus keychain. Hey, reverse stuff, send me merch please. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want Regulus stuff, please. Yeah, her and Matilda, exactly. My second favorite? Ooh, it's maybe Vertin. I love Vertin. But like, maybe the second favorite playable character? I really like Kala. I think she's really pretty. And I like Lilia a lot actually. She grew on me so much. And I love Matilda. I know there's a Sonetto Nendo, and I know Verdin's getting like a 3D frame, which I think is really cool looking. I might get it actually.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Are you ready
to be blinded.
Where are you finding the keychains for Verdant and Regulus? Where? Where do I get this merch? I want a Regulus keychain.
Stars.
And a Vertin one. I love Vertin. Schneider merch, please. It's just an orange. Just go to your local grocery store and get an orange. That's your Schneider merch. Green numbers appear. Oh my god, it's the Matrix. After getting rid of the parasitic pests, the dust behemoth begins to miraculously return to life.
You fixed it.
Yeah, see, irrational numbers are useful for something.
It's great to have you clean the laboratory, Regulus. Your floating point immediately reduced.
Oh, is that a compliment? Sounds like one to me. Thank you.
It's a wordplay, Captain. Infinity minus any numbers still equals to infinity.
Damn.
Fine. I should have given up the idea of changing your eccentric sorting system a long time ago.
Damn. She's an infinite rational number. This girl has no hope whatsoever. Like, R.I.P. Am I right?
What's the meaning of humans inventing computers if these machines were only left here for some critters to nest in?
How'd they even get a computer?
Now we can have a look at the previous models, Regulus. But it's a pity since it only has the data before 2003. Everything in the past 4 years has gone missing.
37's fingers are dancing over the keyboard. She seems surprisingly familiar with operating this computer.
This is our chronology, Vertin. From 1999 to 2007, the emanation has taken place 7 times. In the initial 4 years, the emanation has a pattern. First, it brought us back to the 90s, then the 80s, and then the 70s. After that, it suddenly leaped to the 30s.
Huh.
In the subsequent 3 years, it took place twice. Every record here can perfectly match what is in the Foundation's files. Wait. These are the records before 2003, you say? But this one refers to the storm in 1966, which happened recently. These are indeed the records before 2003. What's following the records is our forecast.
That's to say, you prophesied the 1966 storm 4 years prior to its occurrence. How is this possible?
Yeah, how is this possible?
That you are clever enough to develop such a precise mathematical model, while at the same time you just let the idea become a home of these critters.
We just worked out the patterns in the number sequences. You made such precise prediction even without leaving the island. That's incredible.
37's lips curl unhappily.
You don't need to go into a river to find out the pattern of its flow.
Huh?
Moreover, we would send people to observe in the phenomenal world. My mother was one of them.
I love this.
She is the co-author of this model. Nobody knows this computer better than her.
Did you say Sophia? Oh, mother. Never mind. So you do have a mother!
So you have a mother too?
She said the thing. She said the thing! She said the thing! So you have a mother too! I love that this is like the most iconic line to ever come out of this game. So you have a mother too! How does Regulus think people are born? I know she never went to school, but did she not know how people are born? Every person born has a mother. If you were born, you have a mother.
2? 37. Where is your mother now? Like many people, she was restored to her true form.
Huh?
Since then,
what does that mean? She
I
died?
took over this laboratory. The form, you said? 37? What is it? What kind of question is this?
She tilts her head. looking genuinely confused.
The form, or the essence, is what's left of you after all the fakeness has been peeled off.
Huh? Huh? What does that mean? What does that mean? Bro, when is Arcana gonna show up again and be like, indulge in thy suffering?
Now we are listening to the New Year collection. The world-famous painting Mona Lisa was found and returned to Musée du Louvre in the afternoon of December 13th. The U.S. Congress passed the Federal Reserve Act on December 23rd, formally establishing the Federal Reserve System. The conflict between Austria-Hungary and Serbia has escalated. Bulgaria challenged the Bucharest Peace Treaty. Tension is building up over the Balkan Peninsula. In London, futurists gathered under Big Ben, celebrating the upcoming 1914.
This is news of the outside world?
Sonetto puts Miss Radio to her ears, paying full attention to the unfamiliar news. After the snatches of news, when the channel... I was reading! After the snatches of news, when the channel knob has been turned to the right end, a familiar voice comes out.
Well, I am with Sophia.
I am with Sophia.
Arcana's still in the hall. She hasn't taken any action so far.
In China, they ship Regulus with X. I mean, I can understand why they would ship it. Personally and respectfully speaking, I am a Regulus Sotheby girly pop. I'm also a Regulus Vertin girly pop. But, honestly, I'm even a Regulus 37 girly pop. I can understand Regulus and X. I just don't ship it. But I can understand, and for those who do, good for you.
Please keep an eye on the Manus followers. Be mindful of the restrictions set by the Bangle.
At the Bangle.
Who are you talking to?
Sonetto immediately hides Miss Radio behind her.
Just checking up on Lilia.
Please stay vigilant during the patrol. This is the last place we need to check.
On the white, soft beach, there are several geometric bodies in different shapes. Some have sunk in the sand, while others are still standing unyieldingly. Just like a minimalist art exhibition.
We must keep this graveyard clean. Our dead deserve to be left in peace and undisturbed by the phenomenal world.
Sophia gets down on one knee before a cone-shaped body, dusting it meticulously.
Miss Sophia, you said this is the graveyard?
Her hand quivers a little.
Yes, the geometry graveyard it is called. 4 years ago, my father was restored to a geometric body on his way back to the island. So was 37's mother, who was also on that ship.
Damn, we're getting tragic backstory right now.
Why are you crying, Sophia?
Oh my god, baby 37!
I was wrong. We calculated it wrong, 37.
Oh!
We miscalculated the impacted area of the emanation. We thought the ships would be safe in the Gorgon current, but the safe area is in fact 5 degrees away. When the emanation happened, the bow of their ship had just entered the safe area. But it was too late.
Damn.
My dad is gone. So is your mom.
I know. But why are you crying?
37? Wait, did 37 like not age? Or she's just short and Sophia had like a major growth spurt? Because this is only 4 years ago. Okay, listen, she's not an empath, alright? She's not an empath. She's just short, okay. She's a little silly quirky, all right? She doesn't understand human emotion, but she understands math. Well, I feel like Sophia's a little bit more of an empath, right? She might be the only empath on the island. Sophia grew rapidly. That's what stress does to the human body.
My mom and your dad have come back to us, right?
Have come back? Do you call this coming back? Like this? In the form of geometric bodies? Cold and silent? Being pushed to the shore?
37 frowns, looking confused. But then, the corners of her lips turn up. As usual, she works out the answer within seconds. Swift and precise.
No. They have gone somewhere further. Look at them. These geometric bodies. How pure and how elegant. I've never seen such perfect geometric bodies before. If they are not from the eternal and transcendental world of forms, how should we explain this?
37?
I'm going to study the emanation, Sophia. This is the best chance ever. The transcendental world finally opens its door to us. We will reach our hands to the forms and explore the oldest and eternal laws. Will you help me, Sophia? Next time I will definitely make a better calculation. I promise.
Oh, she's insane. Yeah, Yeah, I feel like, yeah, she'd be friends with Ron May. 100%. 150% even. Waves lap against the beach. In the fine sand, the geometrical shapes are bathed unyieldingly in the moonlight. Despite the endless tides, they maintain their form, never eroded nor washed away by time. An eternal monument. Sophia lowers her head, as if she is trying to cut herself out of a miserable memory.
Thank you for assisting 37 with her research, Sonetto. No, I didn't do anything. Timekeeper knows the storm better. You have helped us greatly by just coming onto this island.
Aww.
For all this time, 37 has been locked up in the laboratory, refusing to talk to anyone, nor participate in any group study. Since the 2-day emanation in 1929, it is you who helped her revive her interest in other affairs in Apiron.
Aww.
These are Timekeeper's contributions. I barely did anything.
God, you're such a simp! Sophia smiles bitterly and looks away.
I can't help 37, because I don't see the charm of numbers. I lack the perception that an integer should have.
Is she an irrational number?
That's why I can't see my own number. The number's charm? Sorry, I have never thought about this. For me, Arcanum is my inborn mission. If you ask me, you are an unbelievably excellent Arcanist.
Aww.
You can flatten the ground, clean up the beach, and rectify errors. You did it in an efficient and precise manner, which is already an advanced ritual. Any students who have sworn to knowledge can do this easily. They aren't doing my job because they wish not to waste time on these trivial fragments of the phenomenal world. Because they have seen the truth.
Bro, she has trauma. She has that inferiority, like, complex trauma.
The phenomenal world is never complete. Like you can never draw a perfect circle there. No matter how much time you spend on it or how sophisticated your device is, it is impossible to draw a perfect circle in the phenomenal world. Arrows always exist. The floating points after the decimal can be reduced.
You would too if you had a friend, if you were friends with 37? No, because I could understand. Listen, she might be smart, but that girl has no empathy whatsoever.
The perfect circle only exists in the abstract transcendental world. Of course, anyone in the world can find out the value of pi through the most primitive method.
I want pi.
Egyptians, Greeks, Chinese, and Babylonians, they have all tried. They made circles with twine, painted on the ground with twigs, or measured the land with cubit rods. But none of them actually drew a perfect circle. However different their practices were, they found out the sole truth, the approximate value of pi. Because the essence of the circle is hiding in the imperfect manifestation of it. This is the truth. It is eternal, unchanged, pure, and transcendent. Anyone can reach out to it at any time, in any place, by any means, and everyone will get the same answer from it.
Everyone will get the same answer from it.
The forms transcend all matters.
Her gaze is firm but distant.
The world of matters we live in is being flooded and destroyed by the tides of Numa. When the tides recede, what is left on the beach is the essence.
This doesn't sound right. Let me think. How come your theory reminds me of the Manus doctrine?
What? Wait. Regulus, you can't just say that. Regulus,
37. We see the storm very differently. Among all the other things, we saw it first of all as a disaster.
But earthquakes, floods, volcanic eruptions, these are also disasters. These catastrophic events happen not because they have a reason to destroy. They just happen in this world, like we do. This is what my mother taught me. She must be proud that she's a perfect geometric body now.
Oh my god, they're crazy. Oh no, she's crazy, man. She's crazy. She's so crazy.
I'm sorry for mentioning your mother.
37 frowns.
Why do you apologize, Furton? Are you feeling guilty? This is a very unusual feeling for a number like you.
I don't get it. Why did you say my number is 0?
What? Huh? Outside the cave. Ooh, we're hitting the climax soon, you guys. Because it's only 21. We're almost at the end.
I just saw it. The numbers of everything and every being would just emerge in front of me. I see it, and I speak it out loud. That's it.
That's a lie, because she didn't speak Sophia's number. She wrote down Sophia's number.
210 told me numbers imply our fate.
37 frowns more deeply.
Don't believe him, Verton. Numbers are just numbers. I know nothing about fate. Fine. I don't think I like 210. And the feeling goes both ways for us. Because I once said he is a poor number. 210 equals 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. He is the product of all prime numbers between 1 and 10.
Why is that a poor number?
Looks like he has it all, but he doesn't have any real forte. He likes to sugarcoat himself with metaphors. Only those with a flawed essence would adore the trickery of words.
Wait, 2 is a prime number. What are you talking about? 2 is the only even prime number. What are you saying?
This is indeed an extreme comment.
Damn, get ratioed, bro. Go back to math class, nerd. I'm number 5.
And 6 is no better. Every leader of a Pyrrhon has been a 6. 6 is the perfect number since it equals the sum of all its proper divisors. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. But this number has been overrated.
Damn.
He's not that special.
Damn. That's a little mean. She said, you're... You're not that special.
What about your number? What does 37 mean?
I don't know.
She purses her lips.
I am 37. I've known it since I was born. So does everyone else. People told me what it means. But I have never tried to prove their theory.
Oh?
I know very little of fate. So I always think, even if I find out their essences, does it mean I have known them better?
"37 once tried to tell me my number."
Oh, she's talking about it. Sophia takes a deep breath.
She wrote it down and put it into a bottle, but I couldn't get up the courage to open it. I didn't want to know. I once made a horrible mistake. An unforgivable miscalculation. It makes me worried that I may also be a mistake.
Oh!
So I threw the bottle into the sea.
She stops her patrol and turns back briskly. Dude, she's so pretty.
This is how 37 is different from us. We are all prisoners of that cave. Only the wise one can find her way out of the cave and return to rescue the rest of us. I'm the ignorant prisoner who sits, and she's the wise one who returns.
You don't know that.
I will be crushed into dust by the truth, while she will be the star shining above it.
If anything, I feel like Sophia's the one that should escape. Yes, she has heard the fable, but never quite like this version. The red-headed girl lets out a sigh, raises her gaze out above the sea and twinkling night sky.
The truth is like the stars in the night sky. Beautiful, but cold. It has been there long before my existence, and will stay that way long after I'm gone.
Is that a beauty mark? No, they're freckles.
It sheds no tears for the weak, nor laments the tragic fate. It's forever bright, and always moving forward. The person who avoids the truth is not qualified to study it.
Lament!
I'm sorry. My interpretation has been emotional.
Aw, baby.
No.
Oh my god, it's like the redheads talking to each other.
I think I kind of know how you feel, Miss Sophia. However unworthy you think you are, there must be something we can do. Maybe we can't reach the core of the truth, but we can clean up the path to it for the future explorers. This is our fate.
Interesting insight. I have come to understand why 37 likes you so much. Let us go back to work then. Start from dusting the tombstones.
So many ships.
Alright, I've had enough of these Sol Numa related idle topics. I want to have a look at your model. Wow, seriously? How did you get this far?
Regulus eagerly pokes her head over, but 37 is faster. She switches off the computer swiftly. Okay. I got some beef with 37.
This model has been proven wrong. For 4 whole years we had been optimizing it, but the emanation in 1929 only lasted for 2 days, which means our calculation was entirely a failure.
You don't know that.
That model is just like this computer. It's a piece of junk.
Oh my god.
And this is all I can present to you.
37 drops her head, looking sad.
No, it's not junk. I think I know why your model didn't work.
What?
Manus Vindictae has changed history. They accelerated history, forcing historical events to happen earlier than they were supposed to. Thus, the storm in 1929 occurred sooner than it should.
No way!
37 stares at her in astonishment. Her shoulders shiver.
Controlling the emanation. Changing the history of the outside world. Numa is eternal and transcendental. It won't obey any orders given from the phenomenal world. Neither will it change its patterns because of some fragments.
I'm telling the truth, 37. I've been there, in the storm of 1929. Your model was not wrong. You just missed some key information. You've never been to the place where the storm falls, and thus know nothing about the symptoms of the storm syndrome and the true purposes of Manus Vindictae.
Oh my god, this music.
No, that's impossible. Even if there are means to control the emanation, it wouldn't be like this. If this is true, does it mean the phenomenal world, this insignificant phenomenal world, is more transcendental? Mother's model was defeated by this?
She holds herself with a pale face, as if making a tough decision. Eventually, she speaks up, again with great difficulty.
Vertin, could you give us proof? The proof that Manus Vindictae accelerated history and triggered the emanation.
I swear I wasn't lying.
No, not like this. To prove it in front of Epiron, go to our sacred place. To the Hall of Truth. In the depths of the cave.
How can you prove that, though?
Everyone can see the essence of the world. I beg you, give them your proof, just like how we submit the proof of our soul number.
To be continued. No. No, please. It's so long. Please, no.
Come here. Place your hand on it. Feel the texture.
We're so close to the end. Come on.
One of a kind. Not some cheapie you can get from the flea market.
All right, well, while she's talking, guys, go buy my merch.
This is a keeling. And even the most traditional, delicate, and
while she's speaking,
kind.
Hey guys, did you know when you buy my merch, if you get one of every item, or at least one of every item, you can put in code Mina Bundle and you'll get 10% off your whole order? Isn't that pretty poggers?
From the sea, just like you, darling. It arrived with a meerschaum pipe, a glass jar, a pack of sugar cubes, and a child.
It's 27 chapters, not 20. Who told me 21?
Both she and the Keeling were born on the land where the craft originated. Their appearances. Oh, your curiosity is aroused.
It's 21 plus 6. Wait, what's do you mean the other part that's fighting? Because I already did those.
Place. So you will have something to show when you tell the stories one day, right?
Can I also get 50% more luck? Yes, if you buy my merch.
Look at these handmade fabrics. How
Oh, it's an
splendid.
epilogue? Oh.
But they are just people like us. What if they get distracted? What if the carpet knots go off? Then
okay, we're gonna zoomies.
They always.
Okay, guys, we're zoomies a little bit.
And not. Oh, it's she within the air. Yes, that but anyone can. So
okay. All right. I'm sorry, Grandma. You're just a little too slow, you know? Just like a wee bit too slow when it comes to your yapping. Yeah, anyways, go buy my merch now. Now. Also, use my code to download Reverse.
Just a second.
Or my link to download Reverse.
Isn't this still the dungeon? Are you setting us up?
All caves are interconnected. This is the way to our sacred place.
37 way.
This is the way to our sacred place.
I remember Sophia once.
Kiri, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hi, hello. We are currently playing Reverse 1999. We are about to hit the climax of the chapter, so things are about to get super interesting. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, hello. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, you guys, because this chapter is about to get crazy.
No
I think Arcana's gonna show up soon.
The restrictions
because she still has to say, indulge in thy suffering. But yeah, welcome Raiders. Hi, hello, my name is Mina. I'm currently celebrating my 3 years anniversary of streaming. I can't believe it's already been this long. We're doing a 12-hour stream, and we are currently on hour 9, which is kind of crazy to think of. Honestly, guys. Are you not impressed at how I still have energy after 9 hours? Chat, like, this is kind of crazy, right? I feel like I actually have, like, a lot of energy. I'm shocked.
Oh, excellent. I will tell it to the Abraxas when it shows up.
Actually, me too! I also have merch, you guys. You should check out my merch. Respected, I die at my PC after 6 hours. Normally, same. Maybe because it's just, like, it's 3 years, so I'm, like, more excited. I'm more hyped, you know? Oh, what's going on? Regulus suddenly stops.
Hey, 37.
37.
Are you sure this is the right way? My heart just sank as if I took a bite of those overnight potato chips.
Are you scared?
Oh, you wish.
Oh, you wish.
When I was exploring underground with Lilia earlier, we ran into some fog like this one. Oh, it doesn't bring you any wanted guess, mind you.
Maybe you were their target because you are an irrational number.
I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm gonna fight her. I'm gonna fight her, dude. I love her, but I'm gonna fight her. Like...
Oh, is that so? You integers will be fine then. Good luck. Don't beg this pirate for help later.
Hold that.
Regulus is ready to abandon her, dude. Several strange figures emerge in the fog, staggering over.
Huh? Rooster ahead with 2 snakes as its feet. Abraxas. That's weird. Why are they here?
They're coming for us. Ha! What did I say? Don't bet.
Regulus, prepare for battle.
I love it when Verdun interrupts Regulus. It's one of my favorite things ever. It's so funny.
Okay, I know. I was just teasing her.
Also, one of my favorite things ever is Regulus being like, wait a minute. Ever since I met Verdun, I've been constantly locked up. And then immediately self-reporting that she was in juvie before meeting Verdun. Regulus whistles and charges towards the enemy. I love her so much. What's... Oh! An extreme pain comes from the wrist. It's the stone bangle, which is radiating burning heat.
The stone bangle is activated, but they're just Abraxas.
Regulus, wait for their attack. Do not kill them. What kind of request is this?
Listen to me, Regulus. That's of prime importance.
Fine. If it is of prime importance, this pirate will try her best.
Aww. You know what Regulus... Okay, you know what Regulus and Verdun remind me of? What's that one meme of, like, the person holding, like, the child leashes and, like, the kid is going crazy? Verdun's holding the leash. Regulus is the kid going crazy. Oh shit. Well, I was gonna do this exact move set, you guys. I'm just as good as Otto.
Don't resist.
Wait, what? Why is... Wait, why does she look like that? Why does Voyager look like that? Oh, she's fine now. I'll do this one because it attacks.
They're just start me up. They're just little games.
They're just little games.
Now right hands up.
Level mechanic. Oh, the poison. Oh, peace pack. Oh. Okay, she's fine now, my queen. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're good. Counter, debuff, attack. We're good. We're good. We're chill. We're chill. Also, thank you for buying merch. I just got some notifications. Thank you. I like how Tooth Fairy's like immune. Good for her. I always hear they're just little gays in the game. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Are you ready to be blinded? Start me up. They're just little gays.
Alright, we're good. We're so good. We're so good here. Just ordered merch. Does that mean you'll get triple Acheron next banner? Yeah, exactly. You're guaranteed at least one Acheron within 90 pulls.
Start me up. They're just little games.
Actually, we'll debuff first.
No. Start me up. They're just
Okay.
little games.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Left hand up. Now right hand up.
That went smooth. Exactly.
Exactly.
That's it. I still have 10 more songs to play.
Guarantee you say yeah.
These are not the same kind of Abraxas as we've encountered before. Do they have different varieties?
Wait.
Yeah, you'll win the 50-50 100% of the time. No, hold on. You'll win the 50-50 50% of the time, 100% of the time. The answer comes from a distance.
Hey, come on, keep up. Did she just take off like that while we fought? Sneaky little. We should leave too, Vertin.
Regulus is ready to abandon 37 at the drop. She is 1 foot out the door. She is waiting for the okay to leave. It is so funny. Adam, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you.
Wait a second, Regulus. Do you sense anything familiar in the fog?
Uh-huh, you bet. This is the first guest room we were put in when we first entered the island.
No, Captain. This apple has the same strange feeling. We saw the rise of Ceres in the same kind of fog. And before that...
That's the same fog as in the Elitiao space.
That is to say, this fog is the cause of our illusion to see the Ceres and the Abraxas' attack.
Don't rush to conclusions. Follow 37 first. Oh, and what's that series you were talking about?
The fog gets thicker and thicker, yet the surroundings are becoming brighter and brighter. As if there's an invisible light source hidden in the fog.
I just picked up a piece of paper. Like this, just bent over and reached to the ground.
Regulus bends down and reaches for a flicker of light in the darkness. When she straightens up again, there's a classic manuscript in her hand.
What book is it?
Oh, probably just some math problems left from the critter's breakfast. You never know. Wait, the compound of alchemy. The 12 gates leading to the discovery of the Philosopher's Stone.
Remember when I said Reverse 1999 takes place in the Harry Potter universe because they're both British? Well, the Philosopher's Stone. The first book in the Harry Potter series. The connections are connecting.
This is that alchemy handbook given to Edward IV by George Ripley. Why is it here?
Look at this, Captain. Of the Great Stone of the Ancients by Basil Valentine.
Basil Valentine.
The 112 books by Geber. Emerald's Tablet in Latin. Seems like there are more ancient texts about alchemy hidden inside the whole. But they are all incomplete.
Oh, so maybe I need to crack some more crossword puzzles to find out about this.
Our caves endow people with wisdom. All secret knowledge is hidden in the silent boulder walls.
Hidden in the silent border walls. I'd smash apple. Superior. That is an apple. Superior. That is an apple. Sir? Sir? 'Tis an apple. It is an apple, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's what makes the, I'd make that apple crumble if you know what I mean. Without getting anyone's attention, 37 has go- Okay, I really need to pee, you guys. But I feel like things are about to get really spicy. So I'm gonna go pee really quickly. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes. Here, I'll put on a song for you guys.
Mina, did you bring back some apple juice?
Okay, sorry. We're back, boys. Black Clover right after. Am I in heaven? Hell yeah, brother. Oh my god, I feel so much better after peeing.
The knowledge in those books is just a drop in the ocean. Follow me, Regulus.
Oh wow, she's actually talking like, follow me, Regulus. Is this the first time she's referred to Regulus by her actual given name? Instead of just like irrational number? Right? What an achievement. No, okay, but like actually though. Like unironically, it's kind of an achievement when she only ever refers to Regulus by a number, like by irrational number. But Regulus puts aside the manuscript and hesitates.
Vertin, you lot go ahead. Go with 37. I will meet you outside.
You want to read these books here?
The knowledge passed down through language can easily be distorted. Compared to the wisdom of a Perron, it's nothing.
Okay, you know how they've been having this like allegory this entire time about like the cave and how like the one wise person is the one to get out first and like come back for everyone else? And everyone thinks that's 37. I don't think it's 37 because 37's very content to be on the island and not leave. She's very much stuck in her numbers ways. Like, while yes, she's brilliant and extremely smart, she doesn't want to see new things. I don't know if it's Regulus. I think it's Sophia.
No, I'm not going to stay here. I'm going back. Oh, all right, I might as well just admit that your cave indeed has the power to give people insights. If I follow its lead, perhaps I'll finally work out the answer about that little thing I've been carrying with me. Never thought that I'd find the answer here.
Wait, what's that little thing?
Picking up a shell on a beach.
37 stops and tilts her head in confusion.
What? You don't want to get closer to the truth?
Oh, of course I do. And that's precisely why I don't want to get to it so easily. I don't want it to be fed into my brain. Come on, it's the ultimate truth that we're talking about.
She's so real for that.
If someone just tells me the ending of Lord of the Flies before I enjoy the book, I will throw them into the sea as you people do.
Oh.
She suddenly smiles.
I only met two people who reject the truth.
Regulus and Sophia.
So this is the mindset of irrational numbers. I see.
Dude, I think Sophia's an irrational number. Guys, I think Sophia's I think she's irrational.
Thank you for being my subject of observation, Regulus.
But 37 has walked away.
Go, Vertin. We have a long way ahead.
Be careful, Regulus.
Don't worry, I know this place well enough by now. After all, I've never been so welcomed in any other place ever. Critters, monsters, creatures with strange heads. Do you worse. This pirate is not afraid of you.
This pirate is not afraid of you. Maybe a square root? Maybe. No, not another granny. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God it's not a granny.
They're just little games.
It's just little games.
Woohoo! Release!
Alright, after we finish the chapter, we'll switch over to Star Rail again, and I'll play Pure Fiction. Does that sound good, gamers? Yeah, we're near the end. I'm really excited to see how it's gonna end.
Please.
Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Please don't. Relax. Stars. For everyone.
For everyone. The ult is so beautiful, right?
No worries.
They're just little games.
Am I doing epilogue as well? I'll try. We'll see what happens.
Eating.
Nice.
About the amount of poison on Voyager.
Relax.
You need some healies.
Smell the scent of mint again. Please. Listen.
Shit, didn't die. Ooh, they got silenced. Silence. Ooh, they got silenced. Is the epilogue Yuri by any chance? Is there any Yuri behavior in the epilogue? Asking for a friend? The Truth Seeker. Where's Arcana? Where are you? But a French girl is there. If Matilda's there, it's Yuri.
Acheron, the boundless, the beginning of all things. Everything originates from it and returns to it. Infinity has no start and no end. But nothing would come into existence if there's only infinity. Look up there, Vertin. Now they are presenting
God, the art is so pretty in this game.
In their purest and newest forms.
"37 stretches her hand like a proud conductor."
Our world was born from the wounds on infinity. When it's cut by finity, the patterns of the cutting are what we call mathematics. Thus, the essences of numbers exist inside all beings, and the patterns of all numbers exist in all matters. The length of a butterfly's wings and its body are in golden ratio, and the plant leaves grow on their stems in the pattern of the Fibonacci spiral. This is the most primitive rhythm of Arcanum, and it is also the beginning of our extraordinary study. This is the essence.
And how do I submit my proof?
Close your eyes, Vertin.
God, this is so pretty.
Only when your eyes are closed will your mind open up. Now, stay fully concentrated and recall the question you want to verify. Only in the absolute contemplation can truth reveal itself to you.
Close my eyes. Indulge in thy suffering. The body is tossed up and falls into the eternal silence, yet the soul is thrilled, celebrating its hard-earned liberty. As it rises higher, it sees farther. It transcends the eternal wheel of birth and rises beyond the continuously running wheel of time. From the void to the first existence, from 1 to 2, then to 3, from points to lines, then to planes.
The emanation, the storm syndrome.
That is so cute.
Foundation, Manus Vindicte, Acheron. What roles do they play? Why does the storm fall when history trembles? Why doesn't the storm fall into the misty land? What is the ingredient of asymmetrical nuclide R?
All the clues from the past are gathering here. Points make lines, lines make planes, and planes... Okay, it's just going so freaking fast. The huge net of mysteries.
Is a dark underground labyrinth. But Numa can guide us to go beyond all things and reach the exit. Vertin, can you see it?
Oh, this is so cool.
Hi. It's burning.
Oh. The Uzi. The stone bangle on the wrist becomes scalding again. The tranquil kingdom of truth disappears, replaced with endless chaos.
What's going on? Is somebody fighting with a Manus now? What's happening outside the cave?
Vertin, why are you straying? The meditation goes beyond control. You will be thrown out of here. This would be a foolish mistake. For Acheron, this is...
Suddenly, a voice comes into the mind, like a strong wind blowing off the candle.
Alas, no man shall bravest the storm and live, including thee.
What's going on? All the heavenly images have gone. In the depths of the freezing cave, the Manus pawns are violently knocking their heads against the walls. By their feet, 37 is lying unconsciously, yet muttering incomprehensible words. The stone statue is still in the cave, looking down upon them indifferently.
What happened? Were all those illusions? If it weren't for the heat of the stone bangle that wakes me up, would I go as crazy as they did? This stone reminds me of the spinning wheel.
The spinning wheel where we do gacha. Luckily, the leather box is still here.
The collector of asymmetric nuclei are. If the reagent turns gold after reacting with the fog here, that means the fog contains elements that can be immune to the storm.
A hint of gold forms in the glass tube. This has never happened before.
The color changed faster than I thought. The concentration of R is hundreds of times, no, thousands of times higher than in the Manus' masks. In other words, whoever owns this cave can produce the protective equipment of the storm in big numbers. Is that the reason why Arcana is here?
37 rolls over in her sleep.
Oh, Mother, our model. Has it failed? Has it failed?
I need to take 37 out of here.
More insane pawns are charging out from the shadows, blocking their way.
So the Abraxas were people from the Manus. The fog here can affect people's minds, like those around the lake in my suitcase.
Hold up my wrist. The stone bangle is incredibly heated.
Have the Manus found a way to launch attacks without being punished by the bangle? Or don't they care about the price they will be paying anymore?
The danger is close. One must act now.
I hope Regulus didn't throw my words to the wind. I have to get rid of them first, and go out to join the others.
Hey, have faith in Regulus, okay? Dude, this is getting so intense. This is getting so freaking intense.
Dental checker.
Pacts, once formed, cannot be broken. The first allied character to take action each round cannot act again until the start of the next round.
The peace agreement no longer works. Or is it safe as long as the contracting parties have no intention to fight?
Oh god. Oh god!
The conditions are not clear.
Okay, I'm about to do something. I'm about to. Okay.
A reckless attack may lead to the punishment of the bangle.
Two theories going first.
Have to be careful with the method and timing.
And I will simply just use her to heal at the beginning of the next round.
No worries.
Plan haste. Thank you for your cooperation.
Eating.
That's some pretty good damage. Peace pact.
Oh, don't touch my bag!
Oh, don't touch my bags. You love a counter.
They're just little games.
Oh wait, she can go again.
Start me up. They're just little games.
I love using Regulus when she has Restless Heart up. It's just so OP, you know?
Change the world!
You're dead. Oh, they're both dead.
Wait. The body is melting.
Okay. Okay.
It turns into a seed.
Into a seed? It turns into a seed. You guys, give me one moment. I'm so stressed. This fight is stressing me out. I don't even know why. I think I'm doing fine. Alright. This music is so intense. It's the music, yeah.
So this is how the Manas fight against the restrictions. They sacrifice one man to feed another.
Oh. Also, now I understand what it means. It's crowd control.
Relax. Handy. Plan A.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I understand how it works now. I understand the mechanism. So what I'm understanding, never let Regulus go first.
No worries.
Start me up. They're just little games.
Yeah, I understand now. I understand now. So now 2 Fairy can't be used again for like the next 4 moves, but the start of the next round should be fine.
The sacrificed follower has been absorbed by the seed. Is this some kind of ritual?
In no cave, one can see the fall of everything.
37?
Oh yeah, the boss fights usually is the chapter before the end, huh?
Run there.
Relax.
Are you ready to be
Actually, I'm not gonna use Regulus this round.
No worries. Handy.
For everyone.
I'll use Regulus in the next round. Huh? Why'd he come back? What? Excuse me? Pardon?
Relax.
Excusez-moi, sir.
They're just little games.
No worries. Plan A.
I don't want to use Regulus. I want to save the ults. I know the big guy's coming. That's the thing. I know he's coming. I want to use the ults then.
I might pass.
Okay. I know he has to be coming, you know? The big boy, the big kahuna.
Dead followers turned into geometric symbols. Is it because of the cave?
I'm so stressed.
So the seed is the form of Manus Vindictae.
The forms transcend all matter.
Oh no. What in the Venus flytrap?
Things are not as simple as I thought. I must make a plan and exercise great care.
This music?
The show's on. Are you ready to be blinded?
Eating.
The forbidden Ussy, no! How dare you?
Time waits for no one, even for a great feat.
A tooth, show a tooth, show it all goes down.
Dude, this has so much health. Oh, look how much damage my little, look, 10,000 damage. Oh, I love her. Oh, thank God. Oh, I love the immunity. Dude, The immunity that Regulus's ult gives is phenomenal. Wait, don't I have to do this like in like 10 rounds? I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
Planting. No.
Thank you for your cooperation.
For everyone. Goodbye.
Oh no, I'm scared. Oh no.
I fell.
Ow! Bro, why you get so many moves? We're gonna heal. Ooh, XD.
They're just start me up. They're just little games.
Alright, go Regulus, go. Go Regulus, go.
Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Oh god, he's gonna get angry.
Nice. Woohoo! Release.
Oh, we're so close. We need to make one more round. Don't die, don't die, don't die. We can do this, we can do this. Oh, wait, is he dead? Oh, we did it. 9 rounds.
Form of Manus Vindictae. It's more distorted than I thought.
I did beat it within 10 rounds, right?
It's all over.
Yes.
Dude,
Great.
just barely. Just barely. Voyager coming in freaking clutch. Easy clap. Easy freaking clap, gamers. Oh my gosh. That was so stressful. Counters OP against bosses? Hell yeah. Are we not gonna hear... Does Arcana not say indulge in thy suffering? Did I miss it?
Vertin, finally.
Did I miss it? Like, did I miss her saying that?
The Manus suddenly emerged everywhere like ants. Lilia and I couldn't take them all down.
It's from chapter 2. She doesn't say it again in chapter 5. Indulge in thy suffering. But like, they showed us the picture with the drop of blood, but she said indulge in thy suffering. How could they do that to me? I feel baited.
I would have acted sooner if you hadn't told me not to pick fights.
A mad pawn roars and jumps on them, but is immediately pulled off and knocked out by Lilia. His limbs twitch horribly, and his body soon shrivels.
Baleen, all they want is to attack, even if their blood will be sucked out. Insane! Back when we were spying on them, I told Sanetta to screw the peace agreement through the radio. I knew those geometry psychos and the Manus would go mad sooner or later. They were not that crazy when they were solving the math problems. There! What the hell happened down there?
The cave is the key to be immune to the storm. There is a cave on this island, which has the same effect as my suitcase. That's what the Manus are after.
What?
But hasn't she also put on the stone bangle? Even if she can break free from that bangle, there is no way she'd let her followers keep carrying out suicide attacks. And if she has signed that peace agreement, how will she take the cave from a Byron?
Verdin?
On Verdin's back, 37 opens her eyes. She puts out a finger and points to the sky. In the eternal and transcendental sky, several dazzling flare stars are lining up.
What's that?
What's what? Huh? The hall of Piperon is deadly silent. Only a visitor is still browsing the classic book.
I'm afraid you have overstayed your welcome, Ms. Arcana.
Oh my god, she's back.
I have to regrettably remind you not to overstep the boundaries, despite the great help you've given to us.
I take not thought for needless disputes.
Oh! I take not thought for needless disputes. Oh my god, her voice is so good.
But to ask a simple question.
She said the line, yes. She gently closes the book.
The great philosophers. Ye seek the ancient wisdom, follow the sage's teaching, and pursue the noble virtues. You are separated from the world for thousands of years. And you have not gained the humans' understanding, nor have you sought for it.
What's going on?
I find pleasure in this allegory of the cave. However, hast this
doing drip
been
pose
unto thee? That who led us to the exile in this cave.
The flare stars are approaching. They move in an orderly manner, as if they are... Wait, hold on. I was reading! What's going on?
What are they? I've never seen these before. Why are they here? These things should not appear on this island.
Oh! What? The eternal and ever-circulating current has been cut off upon the silent sea. A fleet in black is breaking the waves and sailing towards the island. Bro, this is going way too fast.
Sonetto, did you bring the humans' army here?
What is going on? What? The end? It ends there? What? Is 37 alive? What?
I can't wait anymore.
What? When's chapter 6?
Don't resist.
Left hand up. Now right
Guys,
hand up.
when is chapter 6 in 1.7?
Peace and love.
But I thought chapter 7 is Solde? Is Solda?
Please.
Is she part of this? How is that related to what's happening right now? I'm
Peace and love. Start me up.
For everyone.
What?
Thank you for your cooperation.
Rock, rock, rock. Change the world. They're just little games.
Oh my god, that's insane. That's insane.
Goodbye.
Wait, I'm just like, what? Interchapter? Oh, is this like the epilogue? How long is it? Because I do want to play Star Rail. They just leave you feeling stressed. It's quite long. An hour? We'll do one. We'll do one. The Star. I just can't believe.
Wow. So this is
Hold
the
on.
library
I just can't believe 37 just got bombed in the face.
So many people here.
Also, the bees of the world. I love this. Sotheby's so cute. A gorgeous sap green dress jumps into the library of the SPDM. Its owner keeps talking in a sing-song tone, like a chirping Goldcrest.
We've also got this many shelves in the library of Sotheby's Manor. Are there any alchemy workshops and potion warehouses here, like in our manor?
The young lady stands on tiptoe, looking around this place curiously.
Where can I find Miss Buenish? Madame Z told me to come here,
Buenish.
but she didn't give any other clues. The people here.
Sotheby's
really
amazing. Your
need
favorite
Mr.
character so
Teacup,
far. That's a great character
who is
choice,
always
actually.
nice and warm to the
Happy
death.
partner anniversary. Thank you.
Just twist his teapot ear, then he can take you anywhere.
Are you guys having fun today with this long ass stream? Almost 10 hours already. That's kind of crazy. I feel like it's just been a normal stream though. We just played games. We just played Star Rail in reverse. Like there was nothing special other than the fact that this has been extremely elongated.
If not so, placing a luck-a-day potion at the entrance would help as well. If I had made it before I came, Miss Buenish and I might have met by now.
Especially because of cheese
she
hat,
will
yeah.
just hop up behind me. Are you looking for me? Oh my word!
Oh my word!
Oops, that was too loud. Where are my manners?
Sotheby straightens the wrinkles on her dress and gives out her hand like a real lady.
Oh, nice to meet you. Are you Miss Buenish?
The other girl nods haughtily. Her uniform speaks for herself. It seems to be a historic first meeting for them.
That's fantastic. How did you find me? Did you see me in the Oniromancy? Or through a crystal orb?
Girly Pop, look how you're dressed.
Either way, it is the great Arcanum. I'm much greater than that. Look at you, dressed as if you'd just been to a ball. You are as eye-catching as the pigment board on a sketch. I saw you the moment I came into the library.
Are they flirting? Is this flirting?
A ball. Does the foundation hold balls too?
Sotheby is so smart, but she's such an airhead.
No, I'm saying... Est-ce que tous les amis de Vertine parlent comme ça?
Yeah.
Never mind. Madame Z told me you wanted to look up the materials on the mysterious school that believes in numbers here.
Okay, and Matilda's 14. They're both children, you can ship it. Alright? They're both kids. It's like watching a romance show based in high school. Yeah, they're both 16, you can ship it.
That's right. Miss Mossel told me she will thoroughly check the
Guys, it's
documents
wholesome
in the
shipping,
Foundation
okay?
archive.
Wholesome shipping.
Then I'll go through the books in the SPDM library.
Kanjira's also like 14, maybe 15. Alright? She's out of line, but she's right. Yeah. Now, if I was like Kala and Matilda, that's problematic because Matilda's like 14 and Kala's like 27. That's problematic. But Kanjira's 15.
If we can find anything about that school, we can be of more help to
And you guys,
Vertin and her
they're
team.
fictional. They're anime characters in a gacha game, alright? Yeah, people can't ship without thinking lewd things. Dude, you think they can hold hands without this one exploding? This one can't even think of Sonetto without turning into a tomato.
I'm sorry, Miss Sotheby, but I'm afraid the situation is going to disappoint you. While you spend the last hour looking for tickets,
Yeah, but you are older. Am I in the ship?
Assistant already gained the valuable access to the
Am I inserting myself into the ship? No!
School that believes in
Of course not! Like a bolt out of the blue. God, people these days are so sensitive. My God.
Oh, but Miss Mossel said there are so many books here that they can cover the entire back of a Stronsay beast. That's a bit exaggerated, but she's right.
She's
Nevertheless, the librarian was transferred to a more important position years ago due
Yeah,
to the
we're in
storm.
Twitch, not Twitter.
Many old books are not yet sorted. Some even went missing in the chaos. The only relevant materials I could find are the stories of Pythagoras and some books on mathematical theorems.
By the way, is Apple ripe enough to smash? I don't want to get cancelled.
Vertine's issue.
What Matilda sees now is a pair of tear-dimmed eyes.
That means
can't do anything to help them.
You guys are beyond saving.
Please stop being emotional. It doesn't work on this professional member of the Foundation.
Please stop being emotional. She looks away and clears her throat like a grown-up.
Without field investigation permission, I can't take you out to collect information. But in fact, there is still another reference room only known to the most outstanding monitor assistant.
Speaking of merch plug. Yeah. After we finish this chapter, I'll show you guys the merch again.
Hooray!
Hooray! Other students in the library cast disgruntled glances at them.
Shh. It's a violation to make noises in the library. Please follow me, Miss Sotheby.
God, Matilda's so fun. Is it an unpopular opinion to say you don't really like Matilda? Yes. I would say yes, it actually is. I think Matilda's a fun character. Tall shelves, unfamiliar surroundings. An impossible mission. The girls walk through the shelves like fish swimming through coral. Yeah, I think the thing that makes Matilda refreshing is that she's in a game where 90% of the characters are super serious. So getting a character like her is like, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like, I think if Regulus was constantly surrounded by people who are also eccentric, her shtick would wear off pretty quickly. But because she's surrounded by such serious people, it's like a breath of fresh air when you get to the character.
Thank you so much, Miss Buanish. You mentioned ball. I haven't heard that word for a very long time.
You mentioned ball. Balls.
I remember what Mr. Carson, my butler, had taught me. He said, express your gratitude to fair ladies by holding a grand ball. I'll write to my father and ask for a brand new, unsinkable and maneuverable rock and roll park. I'm sure he will gladly say yes.
Dude, she's being influenced by Regulus. What do you mean rock and roll park?
Maneuverable rock and roll park? Yes. We can hold a twist ball on it when Burton and her team are back. Please allow me to say no. The monitor assistant of SPDM will never participate in such an inelegant activity.
Allow me to say no.
Wait, did you just say Verton and her team? We can talk about the ball later. The kind-hearted Matilda Buanish will try her best to help you with the task. But, of course,
Verton and her team, so she's like, Sonetto is part of this team.
For some personal reasons.
They go faster and faster. Finally, they reach their destination. I love this BGM. To patch the fragmented eras in the future, and to store the currently unimportant files and reports. People built this reference room in the shape of a box with gray and white walls. During this awful time, which might last for ages, people call it the footnote of history. You're still streaming? Dude, I'm doing a 12-hour stream today. So yes, I'm still streaming. We're still going.
Here we are. The reference room storing unnecessary information. It's a place ignored by most staff. Even so, this careful, reliable monitor assistant will not let go of any details.
She knocks on the rusty sign haughtily.
I hereby officially appoint you as the Chief Assistant of Monitor Assistant of SPDM. I will take my responsibility and teach you how to become a devoted Foundation member.
The Chief Assistant of the Monitor Assistant. An assistant. Matilda pulls off the cloth covering the archive cabinet. Dust rises in the air.
Here is your first task. Read through these unsorted old files. All of them.
The monitor assistant takes a dusty file from the cabinet. The paper inside has already turned yellow.
I have searched all the archived ones. These are the last parts.
Most of them are discarded administrative documents, low-priority materials, and substandard reports written by rookie investigators. By the way, you should know I didn't sort any of them out for you, and they don't necessarily have what you want.
It's all right. Leave them to me. I love reading.
Sotheby's so cute.
You'd better do. Here's the key. Keep it safe. You can sit on the cushions there when you sort out the files. I don't want your dress to stain the stone bench. I'll go see if I missed any files. Listen, this monitor assistant will test you on your familiarity with these files when she's back.
Bum, 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 bum. 3 hours later. This is a long chapter.
Double check completed. Looks like I didn't miss any relevant files. Phew, quite a long day. I doubt if that spoiled lady can finish all the materials. She must have been bored and fallen asleep, waiting for her tea kettler in the dream. It takes much more than dancing at balls to be a Foundation investigator.
Oh, she's underestimating her.
I'll send her back to that teacher when she wakes up. In the end, it will be the kind-hearted Matilda who finishes the task for her. Being a great monitor assistant comes with great responsibility.
God, I love how Matilda is unironically so good at comedic timing. Because she always sets herself up. Again, Matilda gently pushes the door open. Surprisingly, she is welcomed with an energetic greeting.
Oh, Miss Boanish!
Standing on the ladder, Sotheby gives her a big smile with a stack of files in her hand. The files she didn't finish reading are scattered on the ground, while others have been well organized in the cabinet.
You didn't fall asleep. Did you sort out these files?
Yes. And I love these books in uncommon shapes. There are so many wonderful stories.
You underestimated how much of a nerd Sotheby is.
I often read books with Sasana when father wasn't at home. We read and read until the red bomb waves woke up the sun. Moreover, these files are much easier than Miss Moisson's reading task. Here, the gentleman from River Conway tamed a whole group of Avanks. How marvelous is that?
Oh, okay. Looks like you meet the basic requirements for being a rookie investigator.
Okay.
Tu es plus ou moins qualifié pour être mon assistante en chef.
The young lady doesn't pay much attention to the mumbles from the monitor assistant. She is busy announcing her big discovery.
And I also found this interesting report. It tells a lot about the storm and the numbers. Will this be helpful to Burton?
Show it to me.
She takes a pile of yellowed paper from Sotheby. This neat and orderly written report has no beginning or end. Obviously, the author is a meticulous person.
I have to say, it is undoubtedly a violation to submit such a report. But it will be a travesty.
I mean, she's not talking about Mr. Carson. She's talking about her father. Mr. Carson was her butler. I assume her father's also an arcanist.
Peace, sense, justice.
Oh?
They have always been the creeds in my heart, and are now the reason why I have decided to write down the whole thing. A long time has passed since the first attack of the most severe crisis in our time, but we are still wondering, what on earth does it mean? That was the eve of the millennium, of which no one had any memories, illogically. The next day, time was already reversed to 1996, the moment we opened our eyes.
I was 1 year old.
We walked out of the building made of grey and white marble as usual, hardly aware that the sun we bathed in was from another time. Our survival was unexpected and almost unbelievable in such a calamity which swept the globe. Why did the headquarters of the Foundation survive the reverse? Why couldn't we find our younger selves in the outside world? Did any other region survive it as we did? What was the cause behind this calamity? I didn't know, nor did anyone else. Things remained unclear until time was reversed again. This time, we all witnessed that reign in the 80s.
I don't understand any of this.
These files Burton needs?
I think so.
She says in a trembling voice. This monitor assistant, who always claims to have a cool head, has never panicked so much.
It's a report written by someone who witnessed the storm. And it has recorded the storms before Vertin became the timekeeper.
Bum bum bum. To be continued. So many cliffhangers, am I right? Just really quickly, I'll get all these. Eureka! Materials, thank you.
Welcome. A truly marvelous hypothesis. Terrific.
This one. I need more of the other ones.
Demonstration in my mind. It unfolds like the volume
of
easy.
Easy. Dude, where the... I want the purple!
Treasures. We usually call them the transcendentals, as they are a nice result.
Dude, this purple's allergic to me.
Almost as precious as the number one, the mother of all things.
37. Imagine after you finish a chapter, they replace 37 with someone else. Because, you know. You know. Yeah, we're about the Star Rail.
Terrific. I already have a wonderful demonstration in my... Wow. Those are treasures.
Wow. Oh my god, I'm so close to getting Sweetheart skin. Dude, I'm so close. We'll take those, thank you, for my dailies. Thank you. Fantastic. Alright, time to switch over to Star Rail. What games did Mina play today? Literally, just chatting, Star Rail, reverse, and now we're going back to Star Rail. We're about to start Rail. Yeah. Yeah, we are about to start Rail. We are. Does that make you happy? Does that make you happy? All right. It's time to Star Rail. We're gonna pure fiction. We're playing MiHoYo's new game. Yeah, I mean, technically it is their newest game. If you want to get, like, technical about it, it's still their baby. She's hitting the reverse and going to Star Rail. I'm sick of you guys. I'm sick of you guys. I think 10 hours has been too long. I've spent too much time with you all. Where's Star Rail? She loves us. Do I? Do I really? Maybe a little bit. And you guys,